Hey there, folks. Welcome to their Stu's Game Reviews live stream. The game I have today is called You Are Standing, and I will talk about that in a minute. Before I talk about that, I want to introduce my guest for today, my co-host, the Gamer's Grotto. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I will say, and you asked me this question off camera also, and I'm going to answer it a similar way. So yesterday I dedicated my stream to Roberta Vaughn, who passed away recently. We both knew
Yeah.
her,
Yes.
and I was going to probably do the same thing for this stream, and I'm going to, and I was going to give you a chance if you want to say anything, but it's ironic, well not ironic, but it's coincidental, or I don't know what the right word is, that if you see how this game starts, it says like content warning touched on themes of despair, anger, and hopelessness in the face of a terminal illness. And the game is I played a little bit of it. I did not get to that part, so I don't know what they're talking about. I played a little bit of this game, and it was so far really good. But there must be something like that, and obviously, Roberta didn't have a terminal illness. She's sort of got sick very suddenly. But I guess there's despair, anger, and hopelessness, regardless of whatever the situation is. So I did want to,
But
dedicate
we,
this
we
to her.
we don't really know if she got sick suddenly, because I don't think even if she had an illness that she's had for a while, she would divulge that information
Maybe
publicly.
the case. Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
for 100% either, but my understanding is that she got a condition that came on relatively quickly. Like, even if it was something which maybe she had something in her that we didn't know about, I don't think anybody knew that it was going to happen the way it did. Hey Jay Feldhammer, how's it going? He says this play along should be done via XMS, I guess it means text message, and not YouTube stream. Well, you get to see me, and there will be like words on the screen that you can read, and you get to hear the Gamer's Grotto. So all those things would not be possible, unfortunately, by text message. Otherwise, we did consider that actually, but it was not a possibility.
Wait a minute. How would that even work? You just
You're
read the
breaking
text on the
illusion.
screen.
You're breaking the illusion here. I'm trying to grow with the
Yeah.
culture. Yeah. So you don't have to, but my mic is like super hot again. You don't have to, but I don't know if there's anything you want to say about Roberta, because I said some stuff last night. But
I didn't really know her as well as you did. So, I mean, I've talked to her here and there because she's a friend on my Facebook. So I've talked to her on and off, but like nowhere near the level of friendship that you and her probably had. Because you've actually met her in person. I never have. I
Yeah.
always wanted to meet her in person, but unfortunately, I can't afford to go to American conventions because it's stupid expensive.
yeah, it's
Like, I
really
mean, because you're
expensive.
paying for the plane ticket, then I have to worry about accommodations, and then on top of that, the convention, it's gonna cost me like $5K, if not more.
Yeah, no, I hear
Yes,
you.
Roberta Vaughn died yesterday.
Yeah, Roberta Vaughn. I'm not sure. I was talking about her, I think, a few days ago.
Not Roberta Williams.
Not Roberta Williams, not Roberta
No,
anything
no.
else, but yeah, Roberta Vaughn died. And just if people that don't know her, she was somebody who was very, very active in the adventure game community. She really loved full motion video adventure games, so theoretically that's what we should be playing. We'll do that at some other point, maybe. But
Yes, she. That'll be a first. I don't even know. I've never seen you play an FMV game.
I
want
did
to be
play
around for
that
that.
Wavy Tube Man Chronicles. Remember that?
Okay, that's not an
And
FMV
also,
game. That's a
I
pile
played
of
some other
crap.
shooter games, like not Mad Dog McCree, but something like that.
Uh,
But
but
not.
yeah, so there's a lot that she was involved in. I mean, she was the co-founder of the Classic Gamers Guild, and
Right.
she was also heavily involved in the creation of Hero U, which was Laurie and Corey Cole's adventure game that they released.
She was involved in a lot of stuff, I think, behind the scenes that like people don't necessarily know about, and some stuff that even like there's some stuff she told me that's supposed to happen, which I'm not going to say anything because it was a secret, so I'm not going to reveal.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
stuff she'd been working on and stuff, so she's generally involved, was involved with tons of stuff, and
Yep.
what I just was really surprised about, just not belaboring this point too much, is just that like you think like you're like a little bit close to somebody, and then you're like, my God, like she was close to so many people. Like,
Yes.
it's crazy. Like, it's like, wow. Like, I never would have. I mean, I knew people liked her, but like, I didn't realize like they loved her. It's like literally like that's what it feels like. So
Yes, I mean, well, when you think about it, Josh Mandel made
yeah,
that GoFundMe for her and everything. I mean, no, she touched a lot of hearts because she was very kind to everybody. I'll never forget. I ended up leaving the Gamers Guild because, um, I left it a long time ago because there was a lot of homophobic assholes in that group, and they
really.
were dicks. Oh yeah, big
I
time,
don't really
the
hang
big
out
time
there, so I
dicks.
don't know.
Big
it's
time dicks.
it's
And
messed up.
so while I wasn't involved in the conversation, I was in the comment section where it was taking place, and um I just said, you know what? I can't be around this level of bigotry and stupidity.
I hear
I just
that.
can't, because it's bullshit. And so I left, and then Roberta messaged me and said, I am so sorry that happened to you. And I said, well, it didn't happen to me. It happened to somebody else in the group. But regardless, it shouldn't be happening at all.
Right.
And so that's why I left. And she said, oh, I hear you. And she mentioned her brother, because her brother is gay, and I totally got that. And I was like, well, that's fine. I mean, like, I'm not upset at anybody, I'm upset at that original poster, but I'm not going to take it out on any of you guys
Yeah,
who,
no,
who
of
run the
course. And I don't.
group.
That's the
Um,
first. I wasn't aware of that, obviously, and I don't like. I don't hang out on there too much in terms of like hanging out, but like I know a bunch of the people on there. They're all super nice, so I don't know who said that. I hope it's not nobody I know, but regardless, yeah,
yeah, but that's why I left the group. I didn't bother going back because I'm like, well, they need to police that group a little bit better than what they're doing, because that guy had been posting slurs like for like ages
So,
before they actually cracked down on him and kicked him.
so
Like
James
it's
Hayworth is in the
just,
chat also, and he's confused what we're talking about. So just James,
oh
just to fill you in,
yeah,
this woman named Roberta Vaughn passed away this past week.
yeah.
She was in a coma for a few days, and she passed away. And she was really majorly active in the adventure game community. Um,
Was it a few days? Because I heard that it was like a couple of weeks, and they just didn't tell anybody until.
you know what? It's hard to know, like, because you hear different things from different people. I got the feeling
Yeah.
it was a pretty quick thing, but maybe I'm wrong.
Okay.
But
Okay.
regardless, she was in a coma for some period of time. It wasn't months or anything like that, that's for sure.
No.
And
No.
then she basically they took her off life support because the understanding was that she
They
couldn't recover.
determined. Yeah, they determined that her brain was beyond the level of human repair. So
Yeah.
they decided that to pull the plug.
But yeah,
Unfortunately.
Josh Mandel started a GoFundMe for her when she was in the
Yeah.
hospital. I saw Jane Jensen posted and basically said, Jane Jensen, the person who wrote Gabriel Knight, basically said something like, she was able to drag my lazy ass out to a convention or something like that. I know
Yeah, she was referring to. She was referring to.
the hotspot thing.
Yes, the Adventure Game Hotspot Con.
It's
So
crazy. Go
So
ahead, sorry.
from my understanding, Roberta Vaughn was heavily involved in getting all of those guests of honor at that convention.
Yeah,
She was the one doing all that.
from what she told me, and I don't want to put anybody else down, but it sounds like there were some people that were supposed to be involved in doing stuff for that convention who did not come through, and she ended up taking a very heavy load, like worse than she expected, and like getting a lot of shit done.
I mean,
She wasn't the
but
only
in
one,
fairness,
but
but in fairness, it was the first convention. That's
right.
going to happen because people don't understand the workloads of conventions. I've run conventions numerous times in the past.
Well, I haven't. So
I was
I
heavily involved in conventions. It's a lot of
no,
work,
I'm sure it
and
is.
people automatically go, "Oh, well, this seems easy. Yeah, I can do this." And then when it actually happens, and when you're actually doing it, you're like, "Oh shit, I can't do this. I this is too much. I'm gonna go." And that happens quite a lot. You just have to stick with it. But anyway, yeah,
sort of ironic. I was going through my messages with her on Facebook, and I found a picture she sent me from the convention. It was me with Jane Jensen and Robert Holmes, and I didn't even have it. Like she must have sent it to me, and I probably didn't save it. Whatever. Like sometimes that happens. People send you stuff, and I was like, oh shit! Like she sent me this picture. She must have taken it. I don't like I don't remember even. But
mm,
yeah. Anyway, she worked with a lot of these developers. She worked with Ken and Roberta Williams, as far as I remember.
She was very close to. I want to tell you a funny little story quickly. So she was very close to Laurie and Corey Cole, who are the creators of the Quest for Glory series, as well as other things. I mean, Laurie and Corey Cole were heavily involved in other Sierra games as well, like EcoQuest and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, so this was before I knew Roberta Vaughn. This was when I first got into the Classic Gamers Guild, and Laurie and Corey Cole were doing a live stream. I think it was Quest for Glory, and and it was on YouTube. And I went over to it, and this was before I knew anybody really. I knew Laurie and Corey Cole, obviously, because
Right.
who doesn't? Who grew up with their games? And so I was watching the stream, and they're talking about Roberta because Roberta was with them. And I was like, is that Roberta Williams? I was like, God, she's changed a lot. Holy shit. And for most of the stream, I was thinking it was Roberta Williams. And then I realized it was Roberta Vaughn. And this was a long time ago. I want to say this was like 2017, 18 maybe. If not, well, you know. But anyway, it was really funny.
Yeah, I used to enjoy those
then
streams,
I realized,
well, not all the time, probably half the time. I won a couple of prizes for like trivia games and stuff like that.
yeah, I won a prize too, and they never sent it out to me. And I remember contacting Roberta, and I'm like,
I got my prize.
I apparently won it. I never got mine. I never ended up getting mine.
You a light box, or what do you call it? Those things?
I think once they realized I was Canadian, they're like, okay, send it to an American.
Oh yeah, back to that,
much.
by the way,
That's
you're right. Like, for some reason, air travel, like from even the U.S. to
Yeah.
Canada, is always like super expensive, which really sucks. That's why, like, years ago,
It is what it is, and I never held it against them.
no, it's not.
I
It's
didn't
not.
really
It's not.
care.
It's not a U.S. thing. It's years. I don't know what it is. Years ago, like, I went to Montreal, but I actually flew to Vermont and then drove like 2 hours to Montreal because to fly to Montreal was twice the price than to fly to Vermont, which was like 2 hours away, just because the border basically. And plus, when you go over the border by car, it's like so much easier than just go like, "Hey, what you doing here, eh?" Like, "Oh yeah, okay, have a good day, man." And then like when you go freaking to the airport, you got to wait for 3 hours in a line. It's like ridiculous. So. Anyway.
Well, it was like that, but now with the stricter border shit that's going on lately with ICE and all that crap,
I haven't gone.
It's
crazy.
No, you can't now. You just can't now. You good luck in ever getting into Canada or ever getting into the state, because they're arresting everybody who goes in either border.
Do they change?
So I mean, you're gonna end up in a jail cell.
Did they change the name of the Peace Bridge to like the FU Bridge or something like that?
Who knows at this point? It's ridiculous. Anyway, let's get started on the game. These poor people are waiting.
Let's talk about the game. So this game is called You're Standing. It's written by this guy Aaron A. Reed to be exact, who's written a bunch of other text adventures. He's been very active in the text adventure community for a long time, and he wrote this book, which I have upstairs. I didn't bring it down. I probably should have. With the pictures of the thumbnail, called 50 Years of Text Games. And let me tell you, it's a really good book. And this is not like me bragging or anything, but like if I read a book about text games and I learn a shitload, that means it's a good book, because I know a shitload already. I've played a lot of text games and I have a lot of text games and all that. There are games in that book I never heard of, and I learned a lot from reading it. Jay Thalheimer says, "I have an odd feeling your BS conversation was more interesting than this game." First of all, it wasn't a BS conversation, but I get what you're saying. But
definitely wasn't a BS conversation, but yes, I can guarantee you it's probably 10 times better than this game.
We will try to have conversation throughout the game so that it's not just whatever, if we can. But what was I saying? So he funded this book on Kickstarter, and one of the things was like a collector's edition with a slipcover, and there was like an ultra collector's edition that came with a bunch of feelies, and one of the feelies was a floppy disk that had the text of the book on it, and then it also had this game that he wrote for the book, and I think now it's been released for free. Oh, the Gamers Grotto is also in the chat. Hey, Gamers Grotto, how's it going?
Just shut up.
So, as I was saying, I didn't expect too much from this game, because it's like a game that basically came with the book, whatever. But I started playing it, and it's like, whoa, this game looks pretty good to me. So not to play it up too much. I obviously didn't finish it or anything. I just played a little bit of it. Enough to see that it was more than I thought it was going to be, and then I figured let me stream it at some point. So that's what we're doing here, and I have, luckily, the Gamers Grotto's dulcet tones, as we always say, to help with some of the reading. because you don't like hearing my voice. I just did my voice before. It was like, hey, how you doing, eh? Like, you guys don't want to hear that. I'm assuming you want to hear a professional voice actor. So that's why we have guests on this channel sometimes to be better than me. So anyway, what does this mean? James Hayward says the big question: are you a get or a take player? That's sort of funny. I'm a get player. That's really funny, actually. Oh, there are some.
Yeah.
There are some in old text adventures that if you type get, it doesn't work, and you have to type take. But I always learned get from my dad. So.
Well, I for me it was always get too, because I think with Sierra games they did not care about that so much. I think you could either type get or take.
Yeah, I think so.
And so I would always type get. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know you, like, to me that's always what you're supposed to write. All right, so you don't have to read this part, but it says there's a content warning here. I guess I'll read it. So touches on themes of despair, anger, and hopelessness in the face of a terminal illness. I don't know what that means, but if you're watching this and you're easily triggered, maybe the time now to keep this on, but mute it or something and walk away.
It clearly means that you're going to get a terminal illness for playing.
No, God forbid. No, but seriously, if you're easily triggered, I would suggest you just turn off your screen and turn off the audio, but leave this on so we still get the views. And, and that'll be very much appreciated. All right.
And don't forget to like and subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Too. Yeah.
And also subscribe to the Gamers Grotto's channel.
There we go. Perfect.
Here we go.
All right.
Who wrote this game? Aaron A. Reed. I said it already. And now, without further ado, feel free to jump in. Always asleep says I mute you guys all the time.
You mute us all the time?
That's
funny. Fine.
Hey, always asleep.
I mute you too. You've put this off for too long. The floppy was on the bureau when you got back home. Jeff must have left it before you drove him to the hospital for the last time. No label. Just your name scrawled in pencil. You suppose you would owe it to his fans to find out what's on it. Maybe one last masterpiece. They'd like that. The timestamps on the earliest files are decades old. You start with the first.
Go ahead.
Oh, hang on.
You gotta look in the right place, not in the YouTube.
No, for whatever reason, whenever I just realized that whenever I type in the chat, it minimizes the other fucking screen.
Don't type
all
in the chat. That'll solve the problem.
Yeah.
I don't type in the chat. Like, hey, everybody.
You are lost in an endless desert. A track your path book, blah, blah, blah. How to read this story. This is not just any book. To complete this story, you must think carefully and make decisions by turning to the right page. You can type turn to, T, or just a number. Sometimes you might be told to add a number to a page to know where to turn to. But be forewarned, it is highly dangerous to turn to any page you have not been told. So don't turn to any page. To begin your adventure, turn to page 110. So this sounds like a choose-your-own-adventure.
Yeah, it is, but it's not what you think. This is how I realized this game was interesting. Well, they spelled forewarned wrong, but it's probably on purpose because it's it's like room 309. It's like some guy in high school or something, or I don't know.
Clearly, he wasn't educated. All right. You are standing at the edge of a vast gold desert that stretches to the horizon. He spelled horizon wrong. Yeah. South and east. Nothing is visible in the scorching, shimmering air but a trillion grains of shifting sand. To journey east, turn to 210. To venture south, turn to 120. Note, you can turn to 9 any time to see what you've discovered in your adventures.
Let's turn to 9.
You have bravely set out to explore the endless desert. Not bad for a kid who's only 12. You try your best to convince yourself you can be a real explorer. You are empty-handed. So
do you want to go east or south?
Why don't you ask your viewers?
I was asking that. I'm just kidding. I was asking you.
Oh,
I was kidding. What do you guys want to do? East or south?
It's up to them. I'm just here for the reading.
Anybody have any opinion? 210 or 120? All of a sudden they're all quiet, you notice that? Oh, Jerry, okay, east. Oh, the Starsman. Hey, Starsman, how's it going? Alright, J file number was first, so we're going east. 210.
The weathered slab of an ancient stone tomb rises from the dunes here. If you want to try opening the tomb, turn to 215. If you'd like to go east, turn to 310. To journey west, turn to 110.
So let's try opening the tomb.
The slab won't budge. Brushing the sand away, you see an ancient-looking mechanism, but you simply have no way to unlock it.
Ancient locking mechanism.
Isn't that what I said?
You said looking, I think, but maybe I heard you wrong.
Did I?
Oh.
Right,
let's go.
I thought I said lock.
We came from the east, so let's go. We came from the west, so let's go east.
Okay. You pause amidst two immense dunes, your footprints the only mark upon the solemn face of the desert. A shovel lies abandoned here. It might be useful. You pick it up. To use the shovel in a location, turn to the page of your location, +1. For example, to dig here, turn to 311. Remember, you can turn to 9 to review your discoveries. To venture south, turn to 320. If you'd rather head west, turn to 210.
It's really interesting, like, mechanism, I think. Like, imagine they actually read a book like this, and how would it work? Let's go to 320. So we're going, like, sort of like around the edge of this thing.
Is there a 420 page as well?
I don't know, we can try it.
The trackless desert stretches west to the horizon, shimmering with the heat. To go north, turn to 310. To venture south, turn to 330. There are not that many pages in the book. Okay.
I guess not.
Craggy, shattered boulders jut from the sand. Under one, you see a dark hollow. If you want to investigate the hollow, turn to 335. If you'd like to go north, turn to 320. If you'd prefer to venture west, 230.
So look, we're basically going like in a circle around the edge of something in the middle. Let's turn it to 335. Uh-oh.
Something glints in inside the hollow, but as you peer closer, you leap back in terror. A huge trapdoor spider waves its mandibles inside. You cannot bring yourself to get any closer.
Alright, so let's keep going. Come back here later. Go west.
Here, the desert flattens to an immense white plain, reflecting the brilliant sunlight like an oven. To head east, turn to 330. If you'd rather go west, 130. You're not letting your
Well, we're basically just walking. I'd like to ask you. We're just walking in a circle. That's if you could track what we're doing. We've literally been walking. We started in the northwest of the desert. We walked to the northeast. Then we went to the southeast, and now we're in the southwest. All we're doing is going straight in a circle, clockwise.
I have to agree with Jay. This is very confusing.
Yeah, well, sorry.
Yeah,
I've played a lot of these games. I have I think I played this part already, so that might help. But I have it in my head a little bit.
A stone hut guards the southwest corner of the desert, but sand drifts against it, and it looks long abandoned. If you want to search the hut, turn to 135. To see what lies to the north, turn to 120. If you'd rather go east, turn to 230.
Let's search the hut.
Yeah. Empty. There are no signs of the former occupant, and anything they left behind has been scoured clean by the sands.
So I'm going to try to dig here, because I figure there can't be a hut with just nothing, with no point. So they said the way to dig is you add 1 to a page number. So I'm going to do 136 and see what happens. What do you mean it's not a page? I just say it has a page. Oh, you asshole.
It's not a page. You've been told you can't turn to. What if you get in trouble?
Oh, fuck you.
You can only turn to a page.
Right.
Fuck you is not a page.
All right, let's go north then. That's bullshit.
Alright. The gritty sand of the desert never stops moving, burying your feet and scouring your face. To venture north, turn to 110. If you'd rather venture south, turn to 130.
So
My biggest question is, my biggest question is, this guy is what, 12 years old that you're playing as?
Yeah.
Why is he in the desert by himself without his parents?
That's a good question. Because he's playing a game? I don't know.
Yeah.
So theoretically, 220 should be right in the middle. If like you lay these things out, like we've been like, it's going like to the east, it goes 100, 200, 300, and south it's like 110, 120, 130. So 220 should be right in the middle, and they're not letting us go there. I think if I try to go 220, it won't let me.
I just picture him wandering around the desert going, "This isn't Disneyland!"
So look what happens when I try 220.
So what, are you wanting me to read that, or are you going to another page? Oh, okay.
It's important.
The heart of the desert lies in that direction, and your heart skips a beat just thinking about going that way. The risk of getting lost or killed is too great. No, it's too dangerous.
Let's just try to dig randomly everywhere. Oh, okay.
You found something, but it's just an old femur. Animal or human, you wouldn't care to guess. Just leave it buried.
I'm gonna walk around again, and this time I'm gonna dig. This is where we started here. So let's
all right.
Let's dig everywhere.
You dig, but discover nothing here. It's like,
can I just dig?
Reminds me of the old Sierra.
Well, let me dig another place without actually being there. I'm curious. Let's see. Yeah.
You dig near the tomb, but the stone structure is immense. You would need 1,000 shovels and 1,000 diggers to even make a dent.
You dig, but discover nothing here.
I'm trying to be clever here, like.
Yeah. Okay. You found something, but on closer inspection, it's only a sand-filled old Coke bottle. You discard it in disappointment. You dig near the hut, but any treasures the hermit left have long since been claimed by scavengers.
Oh, here we go.
You found something! Digging in the sand, you find a curious metal key. Brushing the sand away, you pick it up. To try using the key somewhere, turn to the page of your location +4. To use it here, for example, try 234.
Wasn't there like something in for the second screen we went to? This ancient stone tomb. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Let's try the turn to 214 to use the key.
The tomb slides open. Within lies a terrifying darkness. You tremble at the threshold, afraid to disturb the cursed dust. There, a few paces in, something glitters. You snatch it and stagger back from the dark entrance, falling onto sand. When at last your heart slows, you see you are holding an ancient silver mirror. To look into the mirror, turn to 399. The face that stares back is no longer just a scared youngster. You have survived an adventure in the desert. You're no longer playing at being a brave explorer. You have become one. You need follow no one's rules but your own now. You can forge your own path and chart your own destiny. To act bravely and forcefully somewhere, turn to location +9.
Okay.
Return to 210.
So let's go back to that.
Right.
Where we were scared about that
Spider.
Spider, right? Let's go there. Let's go south. South. So how do I do this? Do I do 339? There we go.
All right. I'll read both here. Something glints inside the hollow, but as you peer closer, you leap back in terror. A huge trapdoor spider waves its mandibles inside. You are no longer afraid. You reach swiftly past the spider and retrieve a precious ruby.
Okay. Now can I go to the middle of the thing where I couldn't go before, 220?
The path has been there all along, of course. You just haven't been brave enough to take it. To take the path, remember what the mirror taught you.
So you know what that means, right?
Yes, be brave.
How do I do that?
I don't know.
Weren't you paying attention, man?
It was like a number. I don't know. It's one of those numbers. 420. The Oasis. You are standing on the crest of a dune looking down at a staggeringly beautiful oasis. Palm trees sway in a cool breeze that blows over pools of clear blue water. Bird calls and the sound of tranquil waterfalls washes over your ears as you survey this new land waiting to be explored. It looks like your adventure is only be gay. Bad sector hunted. Okay, that was fun. I enjoyed that. That was what the hell just happened? The game seems broken beyond this point. What? Oh, this is deliberate.
Yeah.
Okay. Haha. Well, they got me.
This is as far as I got to when I played the first time.
The game seems broken beyond this point, but before you can troubleshoot, the disc spins up and a different game loads. That is pretty clever, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
you are standing at edge of desert. It looks like the grammar is worse in this one.
Well, this looks like a TRS-80 game. You gotta read the beginning too. Desert Adventure.
You are standing at edge of desert. Sign says approaching Oasis City where dreams come true. Okay.
I feel like we played this game before.
South and east, also nearby shovel. No, I don't know. Let's see. Okay. New action added. Dig!
Alright, so let's dig. Why not? So should I go south?
You dig, but find nothing.
Should I go south or east, Stars Man? You get to pick this time.
Yeah.
Same exact. It's funny. It's the same. It's the exact same thing. I wonder if it's the same map. Because I
think it's the same. It's the same. Yeah, it's the same map.
Edge of Desert and Oasis City.
But are you looking at the top there? Because you said the last guy who made the game was Aaron. Now it's saying Jeff Creston.
No. It said Jeffy before too. Like Jeff Creston is the guy inside the game, who made by the game was made by Aaron Reed. You were standing, but Desert Adventure is made by Jeff Creston. So that's all. That's just a fake guy.
Fake name. Yeah, I gotcha. You are at Endless Wastes. Visible exits north, south, and east.
Interesting. It's basically the same thing. So I found a hermit hut if I go south? Nope. There's wandering hermit.
You're in empty desert. Visible exits northeast, also nearby wandering hermit. New action added. Show.
So can I look hermit?
You won't need to examine anything in this micro venture. So I knew you were gonna type that. I knew you were gonna type that. Reston Software Enterprises is hard at work on advanced parsing technologies that will let you type commands of 3, 4, even 5 words. For now, however, I'm afraid I don't understand. Type help for a list of actions this micro venture knows. Use 2-word commands like get, shovel. I can understand the following basic commands: look, go, get, drop, climb, drink, open, and help. I've learned these special actions: dig, show. Go fuck yourself. Hell. How about that command, my friend?
Sorry. All right, show. Why show? All right. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go east.
You're on Baking Hot Plain. Visible exits north and west. Suntan? What? You're at edge of beautiful city on Desert Oasis. Visible exits north, south, east, west, in. You can hear lovers, laughter, song, chatter, music, merchants. Also nearby, gate.
I bet you I can't go in. Let's try.
Is he having a seizure? Jesus. City gate is locked.
Oh, that's east too. This is right. Okay, I see. Let's go back or.
An ancient tomb lies here. Visible exits south, west, in.
I better dig.
You dig but find nothing. Far off from the city, you can hear laughter. You are hot and thirsty. You dig but find nothing. Beyond Gates City, people talk and laugh. You are lonely.
Alright.
Oh God! You found a key.
New action added. Unlock. There you go. Maybe you can unlock that gate now. Yeah. There are 2 keyholes. Sign reads, only 2 together may enter the city.
It's still the same map?
No. No, it's not.
It's a similar map, but it's not the same.
It's not the same, no.
Okay, show.
There was no city in the. It almost feels like this map. If I'm being honest with you, because of the being around, because if you remember the first game, the Hermit was long gone, so it feels like this map is in the past.
Maybe.
Whereas the previous map was in the present or the future.
Interesting idea.
Yeah. Hermit laughs. Hermit says,
I have no wish to enter the city.
Hermit says,
Especially not with someone like you.
show middle finger. Show. Hermit says,
You'll never dig up anything that them let you in.
You dig, but find nothing. Hermit looks annoyed.
Is the wish into the city not with someone like me? What's wrong with me? I can't even look at myself, can I? Hey Dorian, how's it going? Dorian says
Hermit is rude. I agree. He is.
Yeah, what a prick.
Maybe type look south.
We didn't dig everywhere.
You dig, but find nothing. Far off from the city, you can hear music. You are hot and thirsty.
Maybe look south. There's no south over here.
Maybe try getting some water before you die.
Where's your water?
Wasn't there an oasis?
We're approaching Oasis City,
No.
and I can't go in here. Oh, this is also locked. I forgot.
The tomb slides open. Inside is a mirror. New action added. Reflect. Your face is the Hermit's.
Ooh.
What's an empty Coke bottle gonna do?
I don't know.
Hermit in the mirror looks just like you. When you look up, the Hermit has vanished.
Does that mean there's only one keyhole now? Oh, I guess I'm fucked
Yeah,
now.
but we don't know where. We haven't found water stars, Manny.
I hope I didn't lose the game because I didn't save the game or anything, and the Hermit's vanished.
I think that's supposed to happen, though. I think the Hermit is supposed to be you in the future. Hence why the mirror is showing the Hermit as being you.
Let me just save the game. I just want to make sure I don't blow it somehow. I don't know if it's possible to lose this game or what.
For your self-hatred? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, no, because the Hermit doesn't like you. He's not. He could be right actually. It said there's something about suicide in this.
Hermit in the mirror looks just like you. When you look up, the Hermit has vanished. You're at endless waste.
Where the fuck is the Hermit?
I've already read all that.
Yeah, I know, man. I wasn't supposed to do that.
Well, the hermit already said he was not going to help you get into the city, so I don't know what else you could have
Eight.
done. Reflected, the city seems less substantial. Can't remember why you even ever wanted in.
So interesting. You're hot and thirsty and lonely too.
What can be unlocked can also be locked. New action added. Lock. Oh, you already reflected.
This is already locked, but the other one isn't.
When ruins decay to foundations, build a new home.
What is going on here?
Through the mirror, all signs are the same. Not for you.
This is fucked up. Dorian, I think you came at the right time. This is really fucked up, honestly. Well, you can go south here. Oh, you could always go south here. Could you?
I think
Yes,
so.
you could. I'm a little confused. Reflect, lovers.
Reflected. That's
Same thing.
that's the same one. Yeah. What digs down may also build up. New action added. Build.
Hey, Pirate Gear Boy.
Hey, that's right. 41 minutes late. You owe Stu an apology, my friend.
Sorry, man. No, these guys have a
You
terrible
build
weekend.
You build a new home from the stones of the tomb. You're outside. Cozy desert home. Visible exits south, west, and in. Sorry to hear that, man. Hope your weekend gets better.
Yeah, me too.
You are standing in a cozy desert home. Bed, chair, desk, and tools. Sign says, in here you can build anything you want. Visible exits out. Also nearby, door.
Is this like a Minecraft now?
I don't know. Through the mirror, cramped. Seems cozy. Through the mirror, okay, same thing. BSOD? What's BSOD?
From the screen of death.
Okay, that's actually pretty funny. Yes, it is. I mean, you missed earlier when the game crashed and sent us into another game. So
Old
you're not
life.
terribly off.
Lock door. Are you reading this?
You dig but find nothing. Blah, blah, blah. Build life. You don't want to be disturbed while you build. Locked door. Locked. Now no one can bother you while you build. Build life. Okay. You build, and build. Soon you have built a whole new world. Better than theirs. Better than they could have imagined. The people of the city knock and knock, but you never let them in.
This is really fucked up. I like it's messing with my head, honestly.
Here we go. See, you're just in time to see another bad sector. Error. Bad sector on disk. Ignore, fail, retry. This game, too, seems damaged. Incomplete. The disk drive is already humming as it loads another. You have drawn towering mountains, terrible beasts. You've traveled to the ends of the earth and captured in your sketchbook distant shores, crumbling ruins, temples to vanished gods. But one place has always been close to you. Though you've dreamed of sketching it, now, at long last, you stand before its gates. You've reached the city of Whispering Sands. Outside the gates, you are standing
read the
before
whole
the
thing.
great...
24
I'm
hour,
not reading all that.
24-hour hit
24-hour
line.
hit line,
You should
yeah.
fucking call that. I wonder what that is.
Well,
Either-
it's 555, so you wouldn't be calling much of anything because 555 is a fictional.
Is it always fake 555?
Yes, fake. 555 is always fake.
I know it's like
you are
fake-
standing.
Anyway, go ahead, sorry.
You are standing before the great gates of the desert city. You've traveled far to reach. They tower above. The same burnt honey shade as the sand stretching to every horizon, endlessly filigreed with complex designs, beguiling patterns.
So
They are closed.
Starsman has a question. So the beginning what you missed is your friend Jeff, I guess, either he died or he's very sick in the hospital. I don't remember right off the top of my head. And I think he died. So it's crazy ironic, but he left a floppy disk with your name on it, and you booted it up, and this is the third game already on the floppy disk. And they get more advanced, I guess, as they go along. Because first we had like one that was like a choose your own adventure book, and the second one was like a very, very basic like tier Sadie text adventure, and this one looks like an Infocom game.
I just want to bring... Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I'll be right back because I think somebody got me food. So hang on one second, I'll be right back. You can talk. Yeah.
While Stu leaves, I'm just going to quickly bring something up. When he brought up the 24-hour hit line phone number there, so there was a game that came out a while back. I think it was a Sierra game or something, but they had a phone number in that game, and gamers were calling that phone number, and it actually was a sex line. So originally in the game it wasn't. It was like some other phone number for whatever, but it ended up becoming like a sex line in real life, so they had to like release a patch to like literally change the phone number because people were calling that number and it was like this sex line for whatever.
So I knew that 555 is like fake number for like not 800 numbers, but I didn't realize it was a fake number for 800 also.
I think so. I mean, you want to call it right now and see?
No, I don't, but Pirate Gear Boy should call it actually. Let us know.
Yeah. So, did you hear what I said or no?
Just the very, very end. I missed the end of the story.
I don't remember the game it was. I don't even remember if it was a modern game or what, but there you go. He's going to call it, apparently. But it was a game that came out, and they had a phone number. They had a phone number in the game. And gamers were calling that number. And it turned out to be a sex line.
Oh, it's Roger Rabbit you're thinking of.
What? Okay. No. This was... I mean, it may have happened in Roger... This was more recent. I mean, it may have happened in Roger Rabbit, too. But, I mean, it was a sex line. And so the developers had to literally patch out that phone number out of the game and replace it with a random 555 number. Well, I swear it was a Sierra game.
In Roger Rabbit for NES, there was a number that was not a sex line, but like it became a sex line after like, you know, some amount of time had passed. Yeah. It's ringing. There was an article in this month's Retro Gamer about that. Apparently, it said LJN insisted. This is David Mullick. They interviewed David Mullick, who's the guy who wrote the Prisoner adventure game for Apple II. Pirate Gear wishes we have a special promotion for select callers. So David Mullick used to work for a Disney software company. You just hang up, Pirate Gear Boy. He used to work for Disney software, and he was involved with the Roger Rabbit NES game. And he said that basically LJN insisted that they have this phone number inside the game that has a hit line. And then when somebody called the hit line, it was supposed to be Jessica Rabbit's voice. Basically answering the line or something like that, and they couldn't get Kathleen Turner, who did the voice of Jessica Rabbit, because she was too expensive, so they hired like a sound-alike, and apparently Disney thought it was a very good sound-alike, but LJN was really upset about it. They thought it was terrible, and then they had like some big fight or something like that. It sounded very funny, actually. Anyway, alright, so where were we here?
In answer to your question, Stars Manny, I don't think so. I think they were defunct a while back. All right. You are. We already read all that. Yeah. You're carrying a ruby key and your sketchbook. Look, sketchbook.
Yeah.
Each sketch becomes a part of you, memory and eye. You've always seen a thing more clearly once you've sketched it. On this book's cover, you've drawn a mirror in a gilded frame to honor how truths are easier seen when framed in its reflection.
So this is like ties to the previous game also. There's like a mirror and reflections and all that. How do I try to go? Oh, you can draw. Draws a verb. New players try to look, examine, inventory, open, or draw.
You study the desert carefully, quickly sketching its lines and curves, and as always, begin to see a deeper truth. The desert is converging. Perspectives, lines, sharp and few, inhumanly yawning negative space. You spent too long alone, wandering its emptinesses. Emptinesses? Do they mean emptiness?
Emptinesses? I don't know.
Filled with drawings, but none you need review now.
How's it gonna go? What's closed? Oh, the gates. Oh, did it say this before? I never said this before. I should about move.
Open gate. Open gate.
Well, did you read those? Did it say this before?
I swear that's the exact. If you scroll up,
really?
that's the exact same description.
I can't scroll, but okay.
The gates are far taller than you and shut tight, with no visible means of opening, nor even of summoning someone who might. You study the gates carefully, quickly sketching their lines and curves, and as always, begin to see a deeper truth. The swirling designs are meant to trick the eye, to conceal. Far up the edge of the gate, your lines break on a tiny flaw, a narrow open window, and behind, a guard's sullen face. He watches your movements without interest or apparent plans to speak. Guardian of the gate! You cry. I have traveled far to reach your city. Will you let me pass so I may see the famed splendor of your oasis? The guard sniffs down at you dismissively. It's not as simple as that, he calls down in a rusty voice. The city has many regulations and rules, and we have grown weary of explaining them to wanderers. Best you remain outside and not run afoul of our laws within. I'll guard an asshole. Hey, shove it up your ass. You study the guard carefully, quickly sketching his lines and curves, and as always, begin to see a deeper truth. This gatekeep seems a pedantic and miserly man. The lines around his face are set and grim. The promise of profit is all that might bring a spark of life to those jaded eyes.
Laughing what Dorian said.
Oh, about the sex lines not being profitable?
The guard is a Cockney accent. Every call him an arsehole.
One sec here. Show Ruby to guard. The guard catches your deft toss, and holds the ruby key up to the brilliant sunlight covetously. Covetously. Your riches will not help here, traveller, he says at length, though perhaps I might find use for this. Very well. I will open the gates for you, but it out at your own risk. There are many rules in the city, but first and utmost, we do not hold with idlers who speak, draw, or sing the day away. Instead, you must find useful work and do it. He pushes a battered shovel through his tiny window, and you catch it as it falls. Other guards will point toward the most pressing work within. He continues, stay silent, work well, and you may avoid punishment. The gates of the city creak slowly, grindingly open. An overwhelming chaos of lines, shapes, and movement. Stone spires by the dozens interrupt the cobblestones with no discernible pattern. Hundreds of gray-cloaked city folk bustle around, following avenues leading northeast, east, and southeast. A dizzying network of aqueducts, trenches, water wheels, and channels run in all directions, and at all heights through the city. You can also see an officious guard here. She wears the same severe uniform and unfriendly expression as the gate guard. The officious guard seems to notice you aren't working. A dangerous frown crosses her face. She shoots you such a venomous look of warning that you snap your mouth shut. The officious guard starts walking towards you with an ugly expression.
Oh, let's leave.
Many streets and pipeworks meet at the crowded nexus filled with sweaty, irritable city folk. Whatever respite the oasis once provided has been imprisoned within wood and metal pipes, and the sun beams down relentlessly. Streets snake away crookedly in all directions. You can see a dour citizen here. The dour citizen works, widening a trench. The citizen's eyes widen in alarm, and he puts his hands over his mouth, shaking his head vigorously. As you begin to sketch him, the dour citizen looks frightened and hurries away southwest. Studying his curves, don't sexually harass the poor guy.
Yeah. I saw that before, so I was laughing before while you were talking.
Yeah. You work, widening a trench until your back aches.
Let's go southwest. Uh-oh. Rule of law.
This street, or rule, is dominated by an obsidian wall into which are inscribed the city's laws and customs. There seems little difference between the two. A handful of city folk peer at tiny lines of chiseled text grimly, perhaps hoping to find in them some explanation, loophole, or solace. A maze of pipes follow narrow streets northwest, north, and northeast. You can see a dour citizen, a pompous guard, and a scowling citizen here. The dour citizen works, widening a trench. The scowling citizen works, widening a trench. You pull out your sketchbook, but scarcely have time to draw a single line. The pompous guard rips the sketchbook from your hands and collars you, escorting you firmly away.
Well, let's undo that.
You are stand.
I don't take my sketchbook. Son of a bitch. So we can't do anything with the guards are here. Let's leave. This is crazy. Let's northwest, north, and northeast. Let's go north.
Port of the Ibis. Many streets and pipeworks meet at this crowded nexus, filled with sweaty, irritable city folk. Whatever. I think we've already read this part. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it's interesting because it's like you know, they said in the previous game, like the Oasis, you want to go into the city and it sounds like it's fun, but really, you know, it's who needs those people. And here you're in the city and you see like they're all miserable basically.
Yeah. Tents line this hot and stuffy street, crammed with stone-faced merchants selling small gray shapes to listless city folk. Cubes, spheres, pyramids. Wading past trenches of murky water, you could depart southwest, south, or southeast. The citizens gathered at the circular open-air rotunda are engaged in silent discourse. Gestures, secret glances, and ritual motions must surely have meaning. But you despair that you could ever learn such a subtle language yourself. Crowded boulevards depart beneath leaking aqueducts in northwest, west, and southwest. You can see an officious guard, A winsome citizen and a graying citizen here. The graying citizen works, widening a trench. In the sea of undistinguished city folk, something about the winsome citizen catches your eye. He tries to blend in, but, like you, something about him does not fit here.
The guard's gonna try to get me.
You can't quite say what about him stands out. Behind the carefully neutral expression, perhaps a hint of defiance or despair. The green of his eyes is too vivid for such a lustrous place. You wish you could sketch him. The officious guard seems to notice you aren't working. A dangerous frown crosses her face. The graying citizen finishes widening a trench here, resting for a moment on her shovel. The winsome citizen takes up his shovel and departs southwest.
You were here already. Now there's a winsome citizen. You don't have to read this again. There's a winsome citizen, a dour citizen, a pompous guard, and a scowling citizen. They're both, two of them went northwest. Let's follow the winsome citizen. Oh, he's not here. Son of a bitch. We gotta find the winsome citizen. Shit. Here's the graying citizen.
He's disappeared off the face of the planet.
Well, there's an officious guard and a pompous guard.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, so
Winsome citizen.
There was 4 citizens here, and 3 of them left, and the winsome citizen's still here. So let's talk to the winsome citizen.
He flushes, shakes his head fearfully.
Let's undo. Let's undo. Let's draw the citizen.
You draw the winsome citizen carefully, quickly sketching his lines and curves, and as always, begin to see a deeper truth. He does not flinch from your scrutiny, only watches with curiosity as you draw. From the roughest outlines, it is clear he does not fit in this place. As you fill in more detail, his pain takes shape and becomes familiar. He has lost some part of himself as integral as your sketchbook is to you. Not in his hands, but the shaping on his lips and throat tell true. His power is his voice. He is a singer, you are sure. A singer in a place without song. You are filled with a sudden longing to hear him, especially in this place of still silence. A pompous guard arrives looking for citizens to supervise.
Those other citizens already left. Why is it saying that they left leaving now? It's messed up. If I ask him to sing, I'm sure he won't. They're all fucking around here. There's something wrong with it. There's a bug or something. It's confusing. It's something wrong with this game. Maybe it's supposed to be a bug, but like it doesn't actually say like what's going on. Like where the hell are these people?
Yeah.
I keep saying like this. It's like stuck with this. Jeez. Talk to the winsome guy. I got thrown out. Can I go back in? Yeah, I can go back in. This time I didn't lose my sketchbook. What's the dig somewhere? Oh, it's outside the gates.
Hard Gamer Boy says that game on the Centipede disc about the great Indian math god, whatever.
Well, it's not better than this overall. You just saw only the middle of it. There's something. How do we get the guy to sing? I'm like,
grab his balls.
that's a good one. There's a bug, or I don't know. I feel like there's a bug. There's definitely a bug. Something happened. Something got fucked up. Hopefully we can still beat this. You're not the best at it.
In an honest portrait, the loneliness scored into your features is unbecoming. You are through with more flattering self-deceptions.
I think something is screwed up, and I think all the citizens got like stuck.
Stars Manny, build was the last game. I don't think you can build it.
I think I have to restore. I think something got screwed up, and I hope I actually have a game to restore. Let's try this again. Let's see if I can. I'm just gonna walk around. Hopefully, like. Let's see about a sheaf of papers. Papa's guard sees you have no work to do, consults a sheaf of papers that points northwest imperiously. Okay, the winsome citizen is here now. Something passes between you, electric and alluring. He blushes and looks away. But he can't do anything because the guard is here. And he's not. Every time it says he leaves and you follow him, he's not there. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's almost like it's glitched.
Okay. Say right here. Have read the descriptions? No, I didn't actually. That's a good point. I can try to do that. And finally, we actually got to. Like, I was able to try to do that. Show sketchbook to Winsome. Give sketchbook to Winsome. Kiss Winsome.
What?
Oh, it's like it's an electric moment like appear between you. So I don't know.
No, he already tried that. You can't sing.
Uh-huh. The Winsome Singer. You see what it said?
Draw graying? Is that what you're asking?
No, yeah,
Is
like
that
you
what you're
read after that. The Winsome Singer.
As you begin to sketch her, the graying citizen looks frightened, hurries away northwest. Winsome Singer, seeing you are alone, gesture, pull out your sketchbook again, waving his hands at the city around you. Draw city. You study the city carefully, and as always, begin to see a deeper truth. The lines of this place obey their own contorted logic, never straying from prescribed patterns. But one set of angles stands out to your trained eye. A flaw in the design. A crumbling, half-forgotten stair leading down to the consuming cellar. The winsome singer lingered, watching you curiously.
Your audio is cutting out, by the way. All of a sudden.
What?
It started.
That's weird. Is it better now?
Yeah, right now it's good.
That's weird. I don't know.
I can sing okay. I mean, like
the audio
great,
cutting out.
You want to sing
The
something?
audio was cutting out for you too, so I'm almost wondering if it's a YouTube related thing.
Oh,
or
maybe.
Something.
Mossy Green. You want to sing? Sorry, go ahead, Gamers Grotto.
No, we've already heard. If you guys want to hear Stu sing, just go look at his Dora the Explorer live stream.
Can I sing like Frank Sinatra? No, probably not.
Mossy greenery fills this large open space, fed by drips from leaky pipes above. Slanted beams of brilliant sunlight shine in through rounded panes in the ceiling, turning the empty room into a study in contrasts.
Interesting.
You study the cellar carefully, quickly sketching its lines and curves, and as always, begin to see a deeper truth. This is a place of safety, of solace, but one that rejects solitude. It yearns to be shared.
What up? Who you can't see I'm referring to?
And you sing like Celine Dion. That's funny.
I sing like Celine Dion? I don't want to.
Wait, so he can. He just doesn't want to. Hold on. We've learned something new about Stu. He can sing like Celine Dion. He just doesn't choose to while he's asleep.
Go ahead, read.
You have to buy the single.
Read.
From his channel store. He's got a music CD on there. You point down. The officious guard seems to notice you aren't working. A dangerous frown crosses her face. The winsome singer sees the stairs, and the thrill of a shared secret lights up his face, casting a furtive glance up and down the street. He slips down the stairs and through the door. Mossy greenery fills this large open space,
You heard that before.
fed by drips from leaky pipes above. Slanted beams of brilliant sunlight shine in through rounded panes in the ceiling, turning the empty room into a study in contrast. You can see a winsome singer here. The winsome singer waits nervous, as if for a permission he can't quite believe will ever be granted.
God, come on.
No! Not allowed. You open your mouth to speak, but no words seem right. There is a better way to reach him with your voice. Nervously, you sing a few awkward notes, trailing off. An invitation, the sound resonates in the empty space, and the winsome singer at first cringes from the echo. Afraid, no doubt, it might escape and betray you. You catch his darting glance and hold it. He looks nervous, as if stood before an audience of 1,000, not one. Closing his eyes, he gathers something behind him. When they open, they fix on yours. He draws breath, and he sings. His voice is gold as desert air, and clear as true oasis waters before any desert city was dreamt of. Beneath the melody are truths, like those your sketches reveal. Loneliness, beauty, struggle, and survival in an unkind place. He sings to you who he is and who he wishes to become, and who he should always have been. He is an exiled prince, an oracle of the sand, a rare and precious creature of legend, at least to you. But the echoes have betrayed him after all, and outside, guards are shouting, whirling. You grab his hand and run for...
Error, bad sector on disk.
This game, too, seems damaged, incomplete. The disk drive is already humming as it loads another. Curse of the Desert. In this hyperstory, you will explore another world by typing single highlighted words. Procedure engine TM ensures no two journeys will be quite the same.
Interesting, because the last one it was Crescent Entertainment Studios, and this one is Crescent Signature. Crescent, like as if like he branched out. Now he has like multiple studios. You know what I mean? See what I'm saying?
Yeah, play the game. Your city has been swallowed by darkness. The winds from the deep desert came howling like maddened beasts, bringing a sandstorm so thick it blotted out the sun. No natural storm. It sickened and corrupted all it touched. Some say the winds are a curse, others a punishment. No matter, you must fight with all your magic to turn back this evil and save your oasis city once again.
I think you missed something.
I'm not saying type begin. Just begin. Aha.
You
Hey.
can't do that. Okay.
Let me tell you. Right back at you, my friend. Hey, here we go. You're standing on the steps of your palace, once a bright gathering place. That marks the edge of your shrunken domain. The stairs descend into the raging maelstrom, swallowed up the city, but these walls. Your court physician and the royal hierophant stand ready to send you off. Your singer swaddled like in protective garb, prepares as always to follow you in the danger.
Is this the same singer from the previous story?
I don't know.
I wonder if it is. What do you think of this so far?
It's different. I don't know if it's a game I'd ever play, but it's different.
Well, you don't have to replay it because we're gonna play it now.
Yeah. You each had your own magic, but together they melded into a wondrous whole. Becoming a great ruler has been a difficult road, but he has been at your side each day, helping you walk it. Without his grace, your strength is nothing, and his spells, he says, work only when sung for you. Your singer is in good health.
Okay, let's look at the Hierophant. Let's look at the Physician.
His face is grim, but he pulls up a hopeful front. You must keep searching the sands, your highness, he tells you. Somewhere in the storm must be a key to escaping this curse. You have found such magical keys before. They have unlocked many doors for you that some say could never be opened. This is no different. It is only a matter of finding the right one to cure your kingdom.
Hierophant.
She clutches your arm, eyes hidden behind her veil. The corruption grows stronger each day, she rasps, grip iron strong with desperation. She thrusts a familiar item into your hand. Take your mirror, she says. Only its magic and that of your singer can turn back the tide. It has always reflected the truth. As your mastery grew, it also showed truths you only wished for. Brighter worlds glimpsed through glass. Seeing even a sliver of the beautiful city you remember from before the curse might help. Your mirror is undamaged.
Guys in the chat, what do you think about this game? I think all I could do is like type the words that are bold. Let's do palace. Oh, now there's sand as an option too.
The few survivors huddle behind its sturdy wall. Only those who dare fight the storm stand here, side.
Pirate Gearboy says it's a blue screen with text on it. I guess you don't like it then. Is that what you're trying to say?
That's the best description so far.
This, look at that.
What do you think of this game?
What do you think of this book? Oh, it's a piece of paper with ink on it.
What do you think of this? Yeah. It's a blue screen with text. Oh.
Retro Ed doesn't like it. Interesting. Hey, Retro Ed, he said, as a fan of text adventures, this seems lame. Wow. Did you just join just now, or you've been here for a while? Because it's not just this. I mean, that's why I'm not sure asking that question. But always says it sure is blue.
Sure is blue.
Oh my
You've got some really intelligent.
All right, Stars Manny said I like
viewers.
it a lot. Thank you, Stars Manny. I'm glad somebody likes it.
It's blue. Oh.
Let's see, domain.
Right. Been here for a while, but not all. Maybe I missed some. You didn't miss much. You have ruled the city with a fair and steady hand, since you and your singer freed its people long ago. Your combined magics nurtured it into a jewel of the South.
Stars Manny said I usually lose the plot with text adventures. This makes a lot of sense.
You set off down the steps boldly, hand in hand with your singer. In moments, the screaming storm swallows you whole. You once knew these streets as well as yourselves, but now they betray you. The darkness turns your home to a foreign land. All chaos, sickness, and despair. You are lost in a raging whirlwind and must fight for each and every step. Before you lies the morning annular. Sand scours the ruined facade of a once proud building, scarred and pitted. One of the grain storehouses is buried in a mountain of sand. A dust-choked avenue leads further into the storm. Through a ruined courtyard, streets wind away to the rest of the city. Your singer stands with you, and you clutch your mirror tight. You angle your mirror to see the truths its reflection holds, and you see the scouring sands only seem to have scraped the buildings to ruins and illusion. Behind their fury, the city's bones are strong. When you look away, the reflection holds true. One small part of your city is safe, but the power of your mirror has limits. It cannot turn back the darkness forever.
Okay.
Is Stu falling asleep already?
I'm not falling
Not
asleep.
yet. Give it time. Your singer steps forward and begins to sing. It takes your breath away, as it does every time you hear him. Weaving a delicate melody, braiding notes like cord into rope, the singer gathers power to his voice. With a single glorious tone, he blasts away the mountain of sand, unburying the storehouse. Your people will not starve yet. The spell leaves your singer weaker. He tries to hide it, but the fight takes its toll.
Okay, let's go to the courtyard.
You have arrived at the Plaza of the Snake. A dark chasm cuts across the street, too treacherous to approach. A beautiful mosaic has been shredded by the racing sand, only fragments remaining. A crooked alley may provide some shelter. A broad stair climbs into darkness. Your singer stands with you, and you clutch your mirror tight. You angle your mirror to see the truths its reflection holds, and you see the colors of the mosaic shining as they do in your memory. Glorious brilliance of the desert sun. Breathtaking. When you look away, the reflection holds true. One small part of your city is safe, but the power of your mirror has limits. It cannot turn back the darkness forever. You have arrived at... Oh, we've already done that.
Oh, we're back here. Oh, no, this is different. What?
Is it? I don't think it is.
It is. I think I went the wrong
Okay,
way.
something glimmers from the corner of your eye, but when you look directly,
No, we
nothing
didn't.
is
But this is
there.
different. We didn't see this. This is a different mosaic, I think.
Okay.
I don't know.
Before you lies the annular of golden light. Once you watched a stolen sunrise here, a beautiful mosaic has been shredded by the racing sand, only fragments remaining. Something glimmers from the corner of your eye, but when you look directly, nothing is there. Perhaps your mirror will reflect a subtler truth. Barely glimpsed through the sands, a graceful bridge crosses into another district. The road continues through the swirling sandstorm. Your singer stands with you, and you clutch your mirror tight. Angling your mirror carefully, you hunt for the source of the reflection. At last, you find it. A scintillating purple key, barely visible to normal eyes. As you touch it, the key glimmers and gains solidity, a possibility becoming more likely. You behold its scintillating purple surface with desperate hope. Perhaps this key will be the one to end this nightmare. The court physician will know if it has any power to end this storm. You can find your way back to the palace.
If you can
find your way, yeah. As I think we've read all this before.
Well, actually, something is new. A dead osprey. The sigil
Oh
of
yeah,
your house.
it's on your house. All right.
What's the
Your
point of
singer steps forward and begins to sing. It takes your breath away as it does every time you hear him. Kneeling over the bird and touching its broken wings tenderly, he chants a melody so gentle you strain to hear it over the howling wind. Not a lullaby, a song of waking, of the joy of being awake. Miraculously, the osprey cries out as if in answer and leaps into the soaring wind. The spell leaves your singer weaker. He tries to hide it, but the fight takes its toll.
Let's see if I can just keep going. So bridge. Okay. I'm going. It says you must be going in circles. Half-bloods demons cackle with glee. Oh, you catch a glimpse of the palace. Let's go to palace. There we go.
You are standing on the steps of your palace. Once a bright
physician.
gathering place. Now, okay. You thrust the scintillating purple key into the physician's hands. What is its power? You ask, unable to keep the eagerness from your voice. Can it unlock an end to this curse? He peers through his monocle, studying the key carefully, turning it over in his hands as if it were delicate as a caddisfly wing, but shakes his head.
Alas, he said, this key has not the power you seek. Magic cannot save us. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
Grimly, you resolve to continue your search.
Alright. Let's go to the stair. We didn't go this way.
Unfamiliar shapes resolve at last into the annular of the beetle. In happier years, you sailed paper boats in these broad canals under a crumbled column, a huddled family shelters. Something glimmers around from the corner of your eye. But when you look directly, nothing is there. Perhaps your mirror will reflect a subtler truth. A crooked alley may provide some shelter. A broad boulevard arcs away.
I wonder if I need
Your
to find
singer
a
stands.
Ruby key. Well, that's what I had before.
Your singer stands
Sorry.
You need to stop.
Sorry.
I'm trying to read this, and you're like skipping past everything.
Sorry.
Angling your mirror carefully, you hunt for the source of the reflection. At last, you find it. Phased red key, barely visible to normal eyes. As you touch it, the key shimmers and gains solidity, a possibility becoming more likely.
Hey James, how's it going?
Hey James, how you doing, buddy?
This is red, so it's
Were you one of those gamers who, when you played Sierra video games, Sierra adventure games back in the day, and they were like talkie games, you like skip past all of the narration?
No, I was not. But I was.
Yeah, bullshit.
It was the same thing as before. That's why I skipped it. But,
Yeah, okay.
But in the last
sure.
game, it was a ruby key. This is red, so maybe it's also ruby. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe it's the right thing. I'm going back. We got the key. The question is, how do we get back now? Let's try Boulevard.
Willie Beamish, the CD version of Willie Beamish, I actually liked it. The dialogue was good. The voice acting was good. The problem is that whatever mics they used for the Willie Beamish CD were terrible. Like, the audio was so bad in that game. Like, voice acting wise, it was terrible. But then again, it's an old game. But I did like the voice cast.
I just did this. Went back to the palace and asked him about this key. Oh, you son of a bitch! He adds to the pile with the others. So, Carmine, how are you going to spend your summer vacation? Well, first me and my brother are gonna hotwire a car.
I
Then
love
we're
that.
going
That was
to go
my favorite
down
line.
to... Ah, that's enough
She's
there,
like,
Carmine!
That's enough. That was the best part. She's like, moving on. Trying to rob a place. Then we're gonna get ski masks. Yeah, I remember.
Jeez, fucking another thing. Reflecting in. Now it's a jeweled abyssal key. This, I feel like they're messing with us here.
So, Pirate Gamer Boy, I have the Sega CD version and the PC. So, interestingly enough, and I mentioned this earlier on Stu's channel at some point, but or maybe it was on my channel, I don't remember. But Xbox Series X recently released a collection on the Xbox called the Retro Collection, and it has almost every Sierra game on there. So now you can play Sierra games on your Xbox. And it also has a shit ton of Atari games on it too, and a shit ton of DOS games.
What are you talking
Not
about?
related to Sierra. Not related to Sierra. What?
What are you talking about?
There's a new thing on Xbox called the
Oh,
Retro
yeah, I know
Collection.
about. You told me about that.
Yeah.
All right,
So
what happened here?
they've got Willie Beamish on there, the Sega CD version and the MS-DOS version. They've got Freddy Farkas Frontier Pharmacist, the Space Quest games, the King's Quest games, the Police Quest games. They got it all. It's freaking awesome.
Farkas. Here, read this. Something actually happened.
You thrust the jeweled abyssal key into the physician's hands. What is its power? You ask, unable to keep the eagerness from your voice. Can it unlock an end to this curse? He peers through his monocle, studying the key carefully, turning it over in his hands as if it were delicate as a caddisfly wing, but shakes his head. Alas, he says, this key has not the power you seek. Its magic cannot save us. I am sorry. He adds it to the pile with the others. The physician puts a gentle hand on your shoulder. I know you do not wish to hear this, he says, but perhaps there is no key that will save our city. The sickness may have spread too far, sire. Perhaps it is time to get... Sector. This game, too, seems damaged, incomplete. The disk drive is already humming as it loads another.
I think there's 2 more. We did 4 games. I think there's 5 altogether.
Did you just say that's cool? Any good game? What are you talking about? I just listed all the Sierra. What should I? I can't wait until you have Roberta Williams on here.
Since Game
Fucking
of Thrones
always
is
asleep,
like
joins
me.
the conversation, and he's like, "So, Roberta, did you make any good games?"
Yeah, right. I wonder what she would say to that.
Oh, she would be pissed.
Well, I did make a Black Cauldron.
Oh, come on.
Deserted story stage prototype Jay Crescent. Bugs feedback to at JC.internal. You don't like reading that part, so I just read it for you.
No, it's inconsequential. Scenes you might play with Sand 1. Desert. You are standing amid ruins. Once a great city was here, but those days are gone. Because Sand 1.
What?
What? I don't know.
What the hell does this mean?
It seems like more and more the writer of this is like or something.
It's like hand-holding me?
Remember, you wander broken remnants. It hurts to hold on to them, but more to let go. Forget. Soon the sands will erase all traces. The desert cannot be resisted. Type of response,
so you can
remember to resolve this scene.
You can decide if you want to remember or forget. Let's remember.
Frontier Pharmacist was stupid. I mean, it was good. Here's the problem with it: the puzzles, that chemistry puzzle was so stupid. And then there's like a time limit in the game where you have to take an oxygen mask, otherwise you die. I didn't like. I liked the beginning of Freddy Farkas Frontier Pharmacist, but as it went on, the game got obnoxiously stupid and hard for no reason other than Al Lowe wanting to piss us off. You wander broken remnants. It hurts to hold on to them, but more to let go. What is that? Sand 1, 0, pain 0.
Variables are changing. Your pain went from 0 to 5. The sand is gone.
Oh, it's stats. Okay.
Yeah.
Scene finished. Removed from playbook. Playbook. Blah, blah, adding new scene to playbook. Nightmares. All right. The past torments you. No matter how far
Look at the top though. Scenes you might play with Pain 5, Memory 4, Hope 3. The only option is Nightmares. Isn't that interesting? Because memory at least 1. So like, we're in the beginning it said because sand 1. So if sand is equal to 1, the variable, then I had to start at the beginning there. Now I got the memory because I remembered some things. Now I'm able to play the nightmares. Also, you can add a new scene to your playbook. How do you do that?
Read everything, Grotto. Corner cutter.
Yeah, exactly.
You can play a scene or type add for a new one. Type a response name to play that response, or keep that scene in your playbook for now. Happy always asleep?
Okay.
The past torments you. No matter how far from it you run. Wake. Escape even if only for a while. Trivial for weary 0 to hurt. Let real pain drive back remembered torment, because pain at least 3. Hope. All dark nights must end, because hope at least 1. Type a response to resolve this scene or keep this scene for now. Hope. All dark nights must end. The dreams do fade, but each night seems longer than the last. Memory 4 to 3, hope 3 to 2.
That's not good.
Scene finished, removed from playbook. Okay. I don't understand what's going on. I am completely lost on this one. It's just weird.
Hold on. Add.
Okay.
Can you read it?
Adding new scene to playbook. Storm. The corruption ebbs and flows, but has never stopped raging. Mirror. Ornate handle. Shattered glass. Because hope at least 1. Blank page. Options. Play a scene. Add a new scene. Adding new scene to playbook. Hermit. It's a damn hermit again.
It's like a card game.
Hermit, silhouetted against a distant dune. Storm. This corruption ebbs and flows, but has never stopped raging.
It's like a card game.
Yeah.
Which should I pick? Hermit or Mirror?
Hermit. Hermit seems the central figure in all of the games.
And the Mirror, too. And the Storm.
What? Where are we here? Hermit, silhouetted against the distant dune. Perhaps this wanderer is very difficult for Pain 5 to perform. Track. There must be a shelter somewhere. Trivial for Weary 0 to perform. Avoid. You each surely value your solitude. Type a response to resolve this scene, or keep this scene for now.
Save the game again. See if I can.
I literally
approach.
don't understand what's going on here. This is just...
See what it said here? Evaluating pain performance unconvincing. So like basically I failed essentially.
Yeah, I don't...
Let's look at the mirror instead. Oh my gosh.
Ornate handle, shattered glass. Inspect. Perhaps some of its magic still lingers. Almost impossible for Hope 2 to perform. Discard. Useless remnant of another age. Type a response to
Sorry. This is so
I'm
weird.
gonna sue you. You're telling me I don't even know what's going on.
It's like a game. It's like a game in like a programming language. It feels like a simulation of a physical card game. I picked up 3 cards: Storm,
Magic the Gathering.
Mirror,
Or something.
Storm, Mirror, and Hermit. And then I can either play a card and resolve it, or I can, pick a different card. But I can only have 3 cards at any given time. So right now I have 3 cards: Storm, Mirror, and Hermit. And it said the Mirrors was impossible to use right now, and the Hermit's almost impossible to approach. So I'm trying the Storm.
Yeah, discard Storm.
But you have to resolve it one way or the other. You have to either Shelter, Bastion. But I don't have a key. Is key 1? Maybe it is. Let's Bastion. I say X Bastion. Oh, I can't. I don't have a key. So I can't do that.
What's your pain at? Go to your stats.
Can't do that. There's no way to do that.
Oh. Try endure. See if that works.
Like literally all I could do is... I mean, I may have already made bad choices. Storm. Endure is not good. Let's try Shelter. Let's see what happens there.
You might still remember a place of safety. Evaluating memory performance. Well done.
So I made some check basically. It's at even odds.
A stair and a cellar through the floors above are gone. Though the floors above are gone. Were you here once before? The walls have no answer. Hope 2 to 3. Scene finished. Removed from playbook. Adding new scene to playbook. Singer.
So now, what says for Singer?
Hermit. Silhouetted against a distant dune. Singer. A shimmering mirage against the horizon. But you sent him away long ago. Because memory at least one. Mirror. Ornate handle. Shattered glass. Because hope at least one.
So, before it said like almost impossible for Hope 3 to perform, but let's see what my options are for Singer. You want to read that?
Yeah, I'm trying to see where we are here. A shimmering mirage against the horizon, but you sent him away long ago. Greet, cry, wave, Stumble forward. Maybe it's really him. Remember, there was so much light in him. Excise. There is more of him left in you.
Let's try greed.
Type a response.
If that doesn't work, I'll try to remember. That didn't work. I just lost memory, so let's undo. Let's remember instead. Well, that makes it worse too.
You could not bear.
Sorry, I don't want to lose like stuff. Excise sounds bad. It's like throw this guy out of your brain. Yes, that makes my hope done. That's also worse. This is so weird.
Yeah, I know.
Let's try
I'm
this.
aware.
Can you ever do this? Is it unconvincing? So it's not like a check. It's just like you can't do it no matter what. I don't think. No. What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. I have no idea what's going on.
Let's track the hermit.
I preferred the previous games. This one's just complicated unnecessarily. Track. There must be a shelter somewhere. Evaluating weary performance. Well done. You lose them in a maze of fallen pillars and ruined aqueducts. But the city is not quite so shattered here. Hope, 3 to 4. Weary, 0 to 1. Scene finished, removed from playbook. Adding new scene to playbook, shovel. Abandoned in the sand, strangely familiar. Claim, there is still work to do. Leave. That was a life you barely recall. There is still work to do. Shovel, 0 to 1. Weary, 1 to 2. Scene finished, removed from playbook. Adding new scene to playbook, monument.
So freaking weird. What happens when I try to take the mirror now? Even odds for Hope 4 to perform. Let's try that.
Perhaps some of its magic still lingered. Evaluating Hope performance, well done. A glimmer of power remains to ease your pain, but then it is gone. You leave the spent and shattered fragments behind. Pain, 5 to 4. Scene finished, removed from playbook. Adding new scene to playbook, city.
This is so weird. What's monument?
To your former greatness, buried in sand. Remember, reflect on the life you tried to build, because memory at least won. Unbury. At least this crumb of your legacy might be restored. Simple for Pain 4 to perform. Leave. Brooding over the past brings nothing useful.
Let's try unbury. This just makes my pain go up.
At least this crumb of your legacy might be restored. Evaluating Pain performance, well done. Backbreaking, but familiar forms emerge from the sand. An iota of reclamation, but it makes you smile. Hope, 4 to 5. Pain, 4 to 5. Scene finished, removed from playbook. Adding new scene to playbook, nightmares.
I had nightmares before. Interesting. Let's try city.
Nightmares. The past torments you no matter how far from it you run. Because memory at least won. Singer. A shimmering mirage against the horizon. You sent him away. City. Ruins surround you, draped in desert. Recall, once this was a place of shade and song. Behold, once the owl and the oryx came to drink the oasis waters.
Those sound exactly the same. Which one do you want to pick?
Behold, I guess. Once the owl and the oryx came to drink the oasis waters. Now, no man comes, nor beast, and wind is all that sings. Scene finished, removed from playbook. Adding new scene to playbook, buried. Buried. A familiar glint from the ruins. Half-buried, sand scoured.
Did we have this before?
Nightmares. The past torments you no matter how far from it you run. Singer. A shimmering mirage against the horizon. But you sent him away long ago. Dig. Even after everything, the sands may still hold treasures. Pull. The sands grip their prize tightly. Leave. Let what's buried lie.
What should I do? Let's dig or pull? Dig, right? We have a shovel. Let's dig.
Manny says pull.
Well, let's go down to a pull, just for the hell of it.
Yeah. There, he's done it for you. There you go.
Pull is better
sands,
because my weary went up and I used the shovel.
The sands grip their prize tightly, evaluating weary performance. Well done, Stars Manny! A key. Intricate, corroded. There may be no doors left to unlock. You keep it, just in case. Key, 0 to 1. Scene finished, removed from playbook. Adding new scene to playbook. Hermit.
I had Hermit before, didn't
I think so. I don't even know how you're supposed to end this game.
Well,
This card game makes no sense.
The thing is, it's changing because like I have a shovel and a key that I didn't have before, and my stats are also changing. My hope is 5.
I get that it's changing, but it just seems to be repeating the same shit over and over as well.
It's repeating to some extent, but I also have more options. As there was an option I didn't have before, like I don't remember what it was because I never. We did track last time, and it didn't really accomplish anything. Singer. I think I tried all this stuff and it didn't do anything. Let's try to remember. No, that doesn't do anything good for me. Let's undo that. Nightmares. I tried Hope before. Let's see what these other ones do. Wake. Brings my hope up even further. I just need to try to like explore this and see what these things do. What does hurt do? Hurt seems bad. What do I need for the hermit? My pain is. I need my pain to go down. That's what I need. I feel like the pain is going up. Like everything I do.
Yeah.
Like that didn't affect my pain. This makes my pain. It lowered my memory. Remember. That makes my pain go up. I'm sure.
I think he just did greed. I think he just did greed.
Yeah. So now it's even harder for me to approach the hermit. I need to figure something to make my pain go down. I don't know if there is anything like that. Hurt makes it go up. Oops. Wake. Basic non-change. At least my hope goes up. Hope seems bad. I think wake is the best thing. Well, it makes me more tired. Let's wake. I have more hope now. Now I have storm. So I didn't endure. I didn't do last time. Last time I did. Oh, I couldn't do bastion because I didn't have the key. So now I have the key, so I can do bastion. Let's try that. And it made my pain go down too.
Now there you go. Small but sturdy, walls unbroken. The storm screams outside like a titan's whelp. It will tear down these walls, but not yet. Key 1 to 0. Pain 5 to 4. Scene finished. Remove from playbook. Adding new scene to playbook. Storm.
So it's the same freaking scene. But now, before it said very difficult for pain 4 to do, and now it's even odds for pain 4 to do. What happens with the hermit? Let's see. It's still difficult for pain 4. Let me try that endure. See what it does.
The storms have scoured you to the bone already. Evaluating pain performance. Well done. There is nothing left for the sand to scrape away. Hope 6 to 7. Scene finished. Removed from playbook. Adding new scene to playbook. City.
I just want to undo and see what shelter does. Same thing. Okay. Oh, I got monument instead of city this time. Interesting. That's the wrong one. Oh, this is unconvincing. See, this time I got the bad dice roll, and my pain went up. Interesting. So it actually is like a dice roll, apparently. Now I got a different one, buried. But the buried doesn't really do anything. It's just random what cards you get, apparently. This is crazy. Yeah. So I need to get my pain down to win, I'm pretty sure. Let me try dig this time. It's the same thing, right? I got a key. My weary went up. Let's undo. If I pull, I get the key. My weary doesn't go up, so that's even better. Now I have storm again. I can do bastion. And my pain went down to 3. You're like, what are you talking about, man? That's good.
This entire game, I would never be able to myself. I just would be so confused.
Oh, let's try hermit now. Now, even odds to approach this cock. Sorry. Okay. What happened now?
Approach. Perhaps this wanderer is as lonely as you. Oh, he's just like, this has completely lost me. Sure is blue, though.
We can change the color if you want, man. I mean, like, the color scheme is changeable.
We'll make it hot pink for you. How about that? Evaluating pain performance. Well done. By the time you've reached the dune, they're gone. But they left a flask of water. A beginning, perhaps. Hope 7 to 8. Weary 3 to 4. Scene finished. Removed from playbook. Adding new scene to playbook. Haunted.
That's a new one. Oh, because my weary's at least 4.
Haunted. As your weariness grows, past demons seem to gather around you.
My hope is really good though. How do I win? Where's the? It must be like some card that you can only get if you're some score goes like above or below a certain thing. all of these, none of these helps you, right? Like all these, the Singer is like a bad card.
Not sure.
Let's see Haunted.
Resist. You still have some strength to fight them. Trick. You remember enough of their wiles to outwit them. Ignore. They have already hurt you as much as they can.
So let's see what this does. Trick. This makes you tired. Resist.
I like me right now. Tired of this game.
Makes you tired.
It's almost like tarot cards.
Makes you tired. They'll make you tired.
It's like Cards Against Humanity without the fun or the humor.
Well, how do you beat this thing? My hope is pretty freaking high.
Your former greatness buried in sand. Remember, reflect on the life you try to build. Unbury. At least this crumb of your legacy might be restored. Leave. Brooding over the past brings nothing useful.
So remember is not necessarily good. Let's undo that. I want to see what unburied does. Buried gives good because it gives me a key. Okay.
At least this crumb of your legacy might be restored. Evaluating pain performance. Well done. Backbreaking, but familiar forms emerge from the sand. An iota of reclamation, but it makes you smile. Hope 9 to 10. Pain 3 to 4.
The hope.
Scene finished. Removed from playbook.
I hope it's
Adding
so
new
high, but it
scene
doesn't do shit for me.
buried.
This is like, what the hell?
Tarot cards. I remember there was this back in the 90s. There was this Jamaican woman on that was on like public access TV, and her name was Miss Cleo. And you would call her up, and she would be like, "Oh my God!" She always screwed up everything, though. This one time I was watching, and this guy called up, and she's like, "Oh yes, I see. I'm reading the cards. I see a baby in your future." And he's like, "But I'm gay." She's like, "Oh, never mind. I must be the wrong cards."
What?
Like,
Really?
oh my God, what is going on?
That's funny.
Public access, yeah, I know. Miss Cleo, she was insane. God, you can find clips of her on YouTube. I found her the other day on YouTube. There's a Miss Cleo documentary on HBO. Oh my God, no. She was so weird.
I don't know what the fuck to do here.
I know everything. The cards do not lie.
This is really difficult. And you
We got a
play
new
with
one.
Sick.
It's new scene. Sick.
Oh, great, because we're at least 5. Bury, heal, rage. Let's see what each of them does. Bury increases my pain. Abandon now. Yeah, I don't think you can win, by the way. I'm starting to realize that. Heal. Undo. Heal. Undo, heal. Makes my hope go up, my weary go down. Rage. Makes my pain go up. I think you have to. I think there's no way to win, honestly. I'm starting to realize that.
I don't know. Maybe there's a secret code. Type Control-Alt-Delete. Put that in. See what that does.
Sure. Sick? Was there sick? We have the same one. Give me the same fucking card. Give me a new card. No. I was getting new cards before. Abandoned. That didn't work. What am I supposed to do here?
I'm completely lost, if I'm being honest with you.
I'm lost too. I mean, I'm just know like there's like I'm just like trying everything.
Is there a walkthrough maybe for this?
I doubt it.
No, nobody was brave enough to play the game. That's funny.
I took my shovel. What is the point of this? So I can't approach anymore. I gotta say. What's that, guys? Sorry about that. What the hell are you supposed to do here? Gamers Ground, you want to see if there's a walkthrough? Maybe there is.
I don't even know what the hell we're playing right now. What is this game called?
You are standing. I feel like you're supposed to get fucking kill yourself here. I think I'm going the wrong way.
Yeah, there's no walkthrough.
I'm just gonna do. I was trying to do something wrong, but
As soon as I put in "you are standing," it says "Death Stranding 2 walkthrough." Yeah, that's totally what we're playing. Yeah. Kind of wish you were playing Death Stranding. It'd be a lot better than what we're playing right now.
well, I'm just gonna try to blow it here. Sick. Rage, or let's try Berry. I want to fail. I'm trying to fail at everything now. Pain. So we didn't do this one before. Treatment. There may be untried doors to try. You see what it says here? I know it's Char's name, but it's letting me just type in the name of the scene. You want to read this one? This is new.
You'd rather Pirate Gamer Boy. I'd rather Stu play Metal Gear Solid 1 PC port, to be honest. I don't think Stu would ever play Metal Gear Solid, but I will. I plan to stream Metal Gear Solid. I plan to stream Metal Gear Solid 3 on the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake next month.
What's wrong with the Metal Gear Solid 1 PC port? I don't understand.
I don't know. I never played the PC port.
This actually helped. So
I picked up.
I think I'm sick here. Look, he has cancer or something. You didn't read it, but like he said. Here, read this shit. Pain. Read this.
When it gets this bad, you can think of nothing else. Treatment. There may yet be untried doors to unlock. Endure. You can bear it a little longer if you try. Fight. Don't let it consume you. Fight back. Yeah.
He's basically.
Pirate Gamer Boy, I do actually have every single Metal Gear Solid. They made a collection of it for PS5. It was like remasters of every Metal Gear Solid, including the NES games. And I did plan to stream it at some point, but I think I'm going to just stream Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake first, and then I'll go into the old ones after.
I got to do a puzzle box.
I have been demanded by some of my subscribers to, when I stream Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, do it the entire stream in Solid. So I might do that.
I gotta do it here.
Just talk the entire time as Solid Snake.
Come on, Snake, read the goddamn words on the screen. Bleep! Go ahead.
What are we? Puzzle box? Is that what you're reading?
Yes.
Dense with sharp-edged ruins. These stone cubes once held ancient magic, because Pain at least 8, Weary 11 or less. Puzzle box, dense with sharp-edged ruins. These stone cubes once held ancient magic. Ponder, turn it over in your hands, feel a way in. Unlock. The keyhole is hidden in a runic stroke. And trigger. Perhaps this one just opens. The keyhole is hidden in a runic stroke. Inside is a single seed from a pomegranate, infused with healing force. You savor it while you can. Key 1 to 0. Pain 8 to 6. Memory 1 to 0.
I think the goal here is to make your pain as high as possible.
As high as possible,
yeah,
or as low as possible?
As high as possible and die. We gotta do one also alone, because memory is 0.
The wise have fled. The sentimental you drove away. Work. When there's always more to do, there's less time for regrets. Distract. Find other ways to pass the time. Accept. Solitude is a blessing in disguise. When there's always more to do, there's less time for regrets. Weary 7 to 8. Scene finished. Removed from playbook. You're skipping past things as I'm trying to read.
Sorry. The shovel this is a new one, I think. The weight of it begins to pull you down. Oh, the shovel's too hard to hold. Let's leave it. Are you gonna read it? I'm sorry.
Stop skipping, corner cutter. I agree.
I think he's talking to you, not me.
No, he's referring to you now because I'm trying to read and you're enter. Oh.
Who are you talking to? Always asleep. Go ahead.
It slips easy from your fingers. The drifts bury it before you've taken these 3 steps. Shovel 1 to 0, hope 5 to 4, scene finish removed from playbook, adding new scene to playbook alone.
I can't do work now.
You remind me of there was a friend I had in back when I was younger who he bought Assassin's Creed 2 right when it came out. And he said there's no story to the game. There's no story. It's so stupid. There's no story to it at all. I said, "What are you talking about? Do you watch the cutscenes or do you skip them?" And he says, "I skip them." How many people sit there and watch cutscenes? I'm like, "Well, that's why there's no story to the game. You're skipping past all the story. You moron. You don't know what's going on." But he was all offended when I said, "Well, you're skipping the cutscenes." He was all offended. He's like, "Nobody watches cutscenes in video games." I'm like, "Yeah, normal people do, but perhaps not you."
Can't do any of these things. Everything is not available anymore. Well, I can't do anything. What was to do? Here we go.
What? What the hell just happened?
I got to a point where I couldn't take any action because my stats are too bad.
The wise have fled. The sentimental you drove away. Error. Playbook is unplayable. Trying to find a new scene. Error. Blah 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 blah.
He wrote a game about himself. This guy, he's dying of some terminal disease, and like this is about him. He's sick. He's in pain. He's alone, and you can try to fight it as much as you can, but at the end of the day, you can't win, and that's the whole point.
But are you talking about the actual creator of the game or the character in the game?
The character in the game, Jeffrey, whatever the hell his name was.
Yeah.
Stefan or whatever.
After a long pause, the drive spins again, loading one final program.
Not Epstein.
Eps.
What's this?
Error, corrupted blocks in disguise.
The Desert by Jeff. What the hell?
I'm done. You know what? This is great, Stu. Thanks for having me on this channel. Jesus Christ. Now I have to read a whole bunch of fucking programming code? Good.
Hey, on Twitch,
Fine.
iOS Odo Gab, IO Soto Gab. The game name is called You Are Standing, like it says on the top. I don't know when you said that, but I just noticed someone was talking on Twitch. Always says you have to stay till the job is done.
Let me tell you something. Always asleep. I'm not standing here reading a bunch of fucking programming code. Alright? So if you want to take over, feel free.
Why don't you just talk Metal Gear Solid instead? We can talk Metal Gear Solid all day long. So anyway, Metal Gear, I can't freaking say it.
You can't even
It's
talk.
like Japanese or something.
Keep talking, Stu. Yes. Metal Gear.
Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear.
That's how they say it where it's created.
I know
Metal
exactly
Gear
what I'm saying.
Solid.
All right,
Yeah.
I can say for you to read here. You want to read it? Or you want me to read it?
Yeah, I'm fine. List. You are lost in an endless desert adventure. The city of Whispering Sands. Curse of the Desert. Deserted Desert.
This is actually the list of all the programs on the disc.
Yeah, I know. I just don't understand what I'm doing right now. What? Oh, for fuck's sakes. You are standing on the crest of a dune beyond the wall, overlooking the endless desert. Brilliant sunlight swallows sound like a stone dropped on sand. Sunrise in this place of still silence. Half-buried, sand scoured. Hermit in a hospital bed, looking down at a staggeringly beautiful oasis. You've got hope, pain, weary. Escape, even if only for a while. North, east, west, south. What you've discovered in your adventures. Shovel can dig and build. No key that will save our city. The power of your mirror has limits.
It's all coming together here.
Type list for task headers. Reflect to expand corrupted text blocks. Delete address or address to erase corrupted block from disk. Can we just delete the game off the hard drive? All right. Where's your response here? Deleted found. You are standing on the Wait, this is the same shit over and over again.
No, I
Demonstrating-
deleted the pan.
You've got weary.
Let's
Escape if only for a
let's
while.
delete the weary also.
You've got escape, even if only for a while. North, east, west, and south. What you've discovered in your adventures: shovel can dig and build. Key, no key that will.
I delete my hope too. Let's delete the power by mirrors limits. Let's delete the bed. You delete fucking everything.
Is that what you're doing? You're just gonna delete the whole fucking thing?
That's what I'm
It's
doing.
like, well, that's it. See, there we go. Always asleep. I'm staying until the job is done. Stu is ending the job for us. He's just deleted the entire damn game from.
Look what it says.
Deleting disk, deleted. Chunks unlocked, deleting linked blocks. Deleting your lines, deleting. Okay.
Not gonna read
So
it.
what's left?
Maybe there's some
Deleting your lines break on a tiny flaw. Deleting we have grown weary of explaining. Deleting a playbook of scenes your character might perform based on your attributes, which change with time. Deleting you would need 1,000 shovels. Deleting build and build. Deleting it's only a matter of finding.
Delete the shovel. Delete what you've discovered in your adventures. Delete no key that will save our city.
Deleting linked blocks. No thing is ever one thing. Each holder remakes it for the needs of their tale, perhaps hoping to find in them some explanation, loophole, or solace. That can't be unlocked. Carved with rough but careful strokes, too vivid for such a lustrous place. It hurts to hold on to them, but more to let go. The path has been there all along, of course. You just haven't been brave enough to take it.
What path? The path to like death?
I don't know, but you deleted that line, so.
I think that's what they're trying to say, though.
You are in an endless maze full of twisty passages. You're
not
in an
really.
endless maze of twisty passages!
I knew that was going to happen.
Deleting linked blocks. You try your best to convince yourself you can be a real explorer. It is highly dangerous. No exit that way. That's not a page you've been told you can turn to. I can understand the following basic commands. I've learned these special actions. 3, 4, even 5 words. For now, however, I'm afraid. Outside the gates, another life. That secret, forgotten stare. Cry, wave, stumble, hard at work, death. Cries out as if it in answer and leaps into the soaring wind.
This is starting to affect me, I will admit.
What?
Just give her the stuff about, like, Roberta and everything. This is, like, fucked
Oh.
up.
Okay.
I don't want to look down. Let's delete the beautiful oasis. I have no choice.
We'll go outside soon, you know? Deleting linked blocks. Creston. The lines around his face are set and grim. After months in the barren desert, something about him does not fit here. He does not flinch from your scrutiny. Soon, the sands will erase all traces. Scenes you can currently play. Scenes you can no longer perform. Something that will make them let you in. Tears, breath, blood. A study in contrasts. You are standing on the crest of a dune. Brilliant sunlight. Sunrise.
Can I fucking delete brilliant sunlight and sunrise?
I don't know. Deleting linked blocks. Tremble at the threshold, afraid to disturb. A life. Endless filigreed with complex designs and beguiling patterns. Nervous as if stood before an audience of 1,000, not one. Sire, perhaps it is time. A new home in a less broken land. A blank page. The texture of sand and the strength of iron. There's no work to be done here now. Oh, Pirate Gamer Boy, you're talking about Conversations with Curtis? Yeah. I've been a subscriber of his since he started. He's got good stuff, but I don't really tune into his live streams anymore because he's been playing a lot of games that I'm not lately. So I've never really, yeah, not my kind of games. I guess we have to delete everything. All right. Deleting linked blocks. You are standing, winsome singer, like a ray of light through mist, sudden, clear, and strong, though you scarcely recognize it. You have not been told how to read this story. You're not sure if it's okay to turn to that page. You will explore another world, excitement and dread mingling through you, searching the sands for someone else, the brave explorer you set out to be. Under the glorious brilliance of the desert sun, build a new home from the stones of the tomb, a bright gathering place. There cannot be shadows without light.
That's it.
Deleting remaining blocks from disk. 6 blocks could not be deleted. Reflect, build, unlock.
I don't know.
What did you choose?
Unlock.
Okay. You are standing amid ruins. You are standing on the steps of your palace. You are standing before the great gates of the desert city. You are standing at edge of desert. You are standing at the edge. You are standing.
Notice the title disappeared from the top. You were standing was the title. It just disappeared from the top. It was on the top of the screen the whole time. Now it deleted it, so it's not there anymore.
Can you... Oh, okay.
Wow.
What? I'm confused. Did it restart at the beginning now?
No, this is the end. It never said the beginning what it was called, did it? Created for the 50 Years of Text Games Ultimate Collection Edition. 2023. Thanks to my backers. I was a backer. The beta testers.
You were a backer?
Yeah, I was a backer. That's how I got it. At the beta testers, Destin Akar, Jacob Garb, Flinzy Minucci, Jenny Polanda, and Emily Short.
Hey, question for you. Were you a backer of Hero U? I feel like you were.
I was, yeah.
Yeah, your name's in the credits. I thought so. Yeah. Your name's in the credits. Because I have Hero U for PS...
You a backer? Yeah. Well, it's a good thing you were, because your name's in the credits.
No. I just making sure, because it doesn't list Stu's game reviews. It lists your actual name. I was just making sure that it wasn't somebody else.
I mostly put my actual name in when I do those things.
Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, so I've been playing it on PS5, and your name's in the... Yeah.
Always Asleep is on Twitch also, saying you are deleting. Okay, so what do you think of that game? You didn't really get it, I guess. You didn't really appreciate it.
No, I understood it. I understood it. He's dying of cancer. I do get it, but I mean,
when I say you didn't get it, I mean you didn't understand it. I mean, like, it didn't really speak to you. It sounds like.
I wouldn't say that. I like the earlier text adventure games. The later stuff was just confusing to me. But
was very confusing to me too. It was frustrating also. But I think
I don't dislike the game. I just found the last two very confusing.
Always says I love the premise, but not the execution. Yeah. Honestly,
I'll agree with that.
So yeah, that was a game. I mean, it's possible that he at the end he got lost steam or something, and he just did whatever he did at the end. But because I agree. I think in the beginning, the beginning was better. It was blue. It was 5 out of 10. I feel like it was better in the beginning, but listen. The truth is, the trope of this is already become a trope. It's not like a new thing. It's not like very creative to be the only way to win is to die, or it's a metaphor about death, or I've seen that before. It's not like a new thing. Pirate Game Boy says, looking away from my monitor, I'm seeing everything with a blue haze over it now. They always said he's ruined us. I mean, my point is, it's not a new trope. So, in theory, if I played this a month ago, I'd just be all right, come on, this is stupid. But, he happened to get me at the right time, where, I mean, don't get me wrong, I liked the concept. I think Always said it very well. I liked the concept. Even the execution, I liked very much in the beginning. I think at the end, it got a little bit, the thing with the cards, I did not like. That was not fun for me. I don't like generally games where, the object is to lose. I don't like that. I want there to be a way to win. But that's a different story. Because, in life is depressing enough as it is without having games that are depressing. I'd rather my games be more uplifting. So, I probably would have been a little bit more dismissive of this if it happened, if I played it a month ago. Right now, it happens to be, he sort of got me right where I'm feeling it right now.
Yeah.
Stars Meeting says, so the decaying city is him with his ill health. I think it's about his whole life is falling apart. To some extent, Stars Manny. And Pirate Game says, you're not an I Have No Mouth fan. I've actually never played it, but I understand that it's impossible to win.
You know that game, I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, that blows me away that PS5 remastered. Yeah. I was like, what? Of all games? I ended up buying it, obviously. But I mean, I'm slowly making my way through that game, and
you're cutting out again.
Yeah, so are you. It's YouTube.
Can you guys hear? You guys hear me cutting out at all? Do you hear Gamers Grotto cutting out? Do you hear both of us cutting out? Neither of us. I don't think it's YouTube. I think it's Discord, and I think the connection between us on Discord is what's cutting out. So my guess is that they can hear us. Yeah, see, that's just Grotto, because they can hear me fine because my YouTube. There's nothing wrong with the YouTube. It's Discord which is cutting us off. Yeah. What were you saying? I'm sorry about I Have No Mouth.
What was I saying about it?
Yeah.
I played it on PS5.
Yeah.
It was my first time playing it. I ended up buying it, playing a bit of it. I don't mind it. I think the game's good.
Oh, it's supposed to be very good.
I mean, I haven't gotten very far in it. I do think that it's a bit. I mean, it's weird for sure.
It's supposed to be very good. It's made by Harlan Ellison, and he did the voice of the bad guy. But I know. Yes. Pirate Gear. Well, I'm not telling for you. Pirate Gear Boy, I think, is mentioning it because I think my understanding is that you can't really win. Like basically, like the game start. It's like one of the theoretically it's something I should hate because the game starts with like the whole entire world dead except for 5 people, and one of them is like a Nazi. And he's basically torturing them, the computer. It's a cautionary tale. What's probably gonna happen to us in a few years. But in any case, yeah, I don't generally like games that are depressing because I'm always asleep. You said before I like games where I lose. I'm curious if you're joking. If you're serious, I'm curious why. But for me, I like games where I have a chance to win. Like that's what separates a game from a movie. A movie like the main character makes some dumb decisions, and okay, it's like, no, don't go in there, you dumb schmuck. And he does it anyways. Nothing you can do about it. But a game, you're controlling the character. Theoretically, you should be able to like stop them from doing the dumb thing, and a lot of times you can't, and I find that frustrating. But like I said, right now, given the fact we started this stream talking about Roberta Vaughn, this just sort of hit me a little bit, especially towards the end. She was in a coma. She had brain damage. Like it feels like that, like the disc being corrupted, deleting parts, like trying to hold on, and you just can't hold on at the end. And then she's going to a new adventure, whatever they called it, how they wrote it. It just really reminded me of her. So, in that sense, it really grabbed me a little bit. Always seems that I'm serious.
Probably not the best game to stream when you're trying to get over some death. Just saying.
I didn't realize that would be the case until we started it, and then it said like that warning in the beginning. But honestly, I feel sort of nauseous right now just talking about it. Always says I'm serious. I like it because if done right, it can have weight or feel different, etc. I hear that. I hear you. Anyway, this is probably a good place to stop, so I can go like barf up this sushi I just ate. Hopefully, I won't actually do that, but I do feel a little bit uneasy. And the truth is, guys, like I put my glasses on because I felt like I was about to start crying, and I figured the glasses will block it out. At least you won't see it if it starts happening. But like I was starting to get really emotionally affected at the end. I if I was by myself playing this game, I might have cried. I don't know. But anyway, that was You Are Standing by Aaron Reed. I thought it was worth playing, regardless of what you think everybody thinks about it. It was thought provoking. It made me feel something. So I'm glad I played it. Always says love you guys. Well, I love you too. I don't really know you though, but I love your nickname. Just kidding.
His nickname doesn't make any sense because she should be asleep right now.
He's always awake, really. It should be always awake. People claim the same about 1,000x resist. Okay, so that's true. They did. So I have a couple comments about that. First of all, the difference between this game and that game, this game was very tedious at places where like I'm going through the cards, that was tedious, and there was a bug that I didn't like with the winsome mad whatever, that was a pain in the ass. It was a bug. 1,000x resist, the whole freaking game is trying to figure out how to get from point A to point B and not being able to do it. Do you remember how often I was running down these long corridors and like trying to get to some waypoint which was not actually getting any closer? So that's number one. Number two, I wanted to like 1,000x resist. I was trying to get into the story, but at the end of the day, I felt like the story didn't make any sense at all. This makes sense to me. I understand this. The guy got cancer and he died.
Yeah,
1,000x resist. Like I don't understand what the hell was going on there.
I understand it too. This game, I mean.
Yeah.
But Always Asleep says this perfectly here. That's it. Games hit people in different ways. Factors.
No,
so
it's true.
while you got all misty-eyed about this game, I didn't.
I
Well, first of all, no. I think it's the fact that I don't really have much emotion. Kind of. I think it's part of the fact that I was born with. And so, like, even when my grandmother died, even when my hold up.
You're born with a what?
I was born with autism.
Oh, okay. I knew what you said. You got cut out completely.
Yeah, and so like even at my grandmother's funeral, my grandma's funeral, I didn't even cry then. So I'm not really an emotional person. I think the only time I've ever cried in a video game was the Telltale Walking Dead game. Lee died.
I am more of an emotional person. I admit.
That's fair.
And my favorite movie of all time is Star Trek 2, and I still like cry every time I watch it. Because when
What do you
Spock
mean, when
dies,
Spock dies?
Spock dies, I get so emotional. Like it's like I feel like Shatner. Everybody puts down Shatner's acting,
Can I?
but I feel like Shatner's
well, it
acting is so
terrible.
good in that movie.
Oh,
And
okay.
Nimoy's too.
You say so.
I think so.
I got a question for you then.
Yeah,
What did you think of when Shatner died in Star Trek Generation? Did you cry at that?
that was horseshit. You know why? You know why? Because okay, I saw that movie in the theater. That movie pissed me off big time. So what happens? Like Picard, first of all, it makes no sense. When Picard beams out of the planet, he fights Soren, Malcolm McDowell, and Soren kicks his ass because Picard's an old freaking geezer or whatever. And then Picard goes to the Nexus and gets Kirk, and then the scene replays, and it's like Soren versus Kirk and Picard. And you're like, oh yeah, man, like now shit's gonna get real. Kirk's gonna kick his ass because Kirk always kicked people's ass, and then Kirk got his ass kicked also. So it was like, what the hell? What kind of bullshit is this? That wasn't a good. He didn't get a good death scene. Spock died saving the whole freaking ship. Kirk died just getting his ass kicked for no reason.
Did you watch that fan-made? It came out like.
Yeah, I did. I didn't like it. So it was alright. It was okay.
You didn't like that either?
It was okay.
Jesus Christ! There is no pleasing
the
Stu's
thing,
game.
the thing where they had like Robin Curtis as Savick, and it was all the CGI stuff.
No, it wasn't CGI. It was filmed.
No,
what are you talking about?
I think they came out recently where he sees Spock.
Yeah, that wasn't CGI.
It was
all the actual
filmed,
actors.
but with CGI de-aging and stuff. And Spock was dead, obviously.
Oh,
Leonard
there was
Nimoy
CGI
obviously wasn't really
de-aging
in
to
it.
make Kirk look like he did in 1960.
Right, and some other guy played Spock, and they CGI'd him to make him look like Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Okay, now I understand.
There was nothing wrong with it. It was okay, but there was no speech in it at all, and I didn't really understand what was going on. Like part of it, where there's like he walking through a tunnel, and there's like an older Kirk and a younger Kirk. He's like talking to each other. Like I didn't really understand if he
He's
died.
in the Nexus.
If he died,
in the Nexus.
It wasn't.
He's
clear.
in the Nexus.
It wasn't clear.
He's in the Nexus.
Well, you're saying
from
that,
Star
but
Trek Generation.
Maybe.
No, that's what he's in. He's in the Nexus, dude.
Well, if
they even mention it in the description of the video.
They do.
I am pretty sure. Yes.
Well, I
he's
didn't
in the
understand
Nexus.
what's going on. So, I said,
yeah.
maybe I'm emotional but stupid because this game I understood very clearly. 1000X Resist, I didn't understand what the hell was going on, and that thing also, I got the idea, but I didn't really understand what was going on, so I wasn't able to really appreciate it. So,
gotcha.
And Star Trek 2 was also pretty clear. There was Guy Kod who was trying to like kill Kirk, and then like Spock blew up the he sacrificed himself to blow up Khan, whatever, blah blah blah.
And then Spock's back in Star Trek 3 because the fans lost their shit when Leonard Nimoy didn't want to be a part of Star Trek and wanted to kill off the character, and then he's like, "Fuck! Now I got to come back."
That was sort of Star Trek 3 is an okay movie. Pirate Gear Boy says Stu should stream watching Grave. I don't know. He mentioned Grave of the Fireflies twice. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like something I don't want to watch if it makes people cry. Because I'm already about to cry now. So.
I have a question for you. I was thinking about this earlier when you were playing the stupid card game in this. Would you want to on your channel? I can show you how to do it, but at some point maybe just with all of your subscribers, we could do Cards Against Humanity and just do an entire stream of Cards Against Humanity with all of your viewers. And it'd be a nice. What?
Is that a card game? Cards Against Humanity?
No, you play it online, Stu. You don't play it with actual cards. It's an online. It's an online.
Always to see first.
I saw.
I'm here to tell you guys it's okay to cry. That's so sweet of you. Always
I'll never play with you
next
assholes.
I'll never play with you assholes.
Crazy.
Oh my gosh.
I love you all. I'll never play with you assholes.
Oh goodness! Right, I gotta go. I gotta fill up my drink.
I'm feeling the love tonight. Always asleep.
Yeah, it's too much for me here. Thank you to Always Asleep, to the Pirate Game Boy. Thank you to Jay Feldhammer. Thank you to Stars Manny. Thank you to Tsar Tomato. Thank you to Iosono Gab on Twitch. Thank you to Dorian Cairn. I think that was it. Oh, thank you to Luis was here for a minute. Thank you to James Hayworth.
Now you're cutting out for me.
Oh, it's not me, it's you, so don't worry about that. Thanks to all the people that were lurking, and thanks to anyone watching this after the fact. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments. And thank you to the Gamers Grotto for both reading the text of this game and also talking about Metal Gear Solid and other random stuff. And check out his channel. The link is in the description, and make sure you subscribe to that as well if you're not already subscribed. Always asleep in a little heart there. Metal Gear Solid. I will stream Metal. Can't fucking say it. I will stream that game at some point. Metal Gear.
Metal Gear Solid. Say it slowly now, because every time you say it, you're like Metal Gear Solid.
Metal
like,
Gear
what?
Solid. I will.
He's
I have
Asian on us.
I do own that game. But first, I think I want to play Metal Gear for DOS. You guys play Metal Gear for DOS?
So what you can grab then, if that's the case, grab on PlayStation the Metal Gear Collection. They got the Metal Gear Collection because it has all the original DOS games, the NES games, everything, one big package.
I have one of the MSX games too. One of them.
So,
Somewhere.
yeah. So on my channel, we're going to be streaming Ready or Not Part 3 over the next couple of days. For those who don't know, Ready or Not, it's basically like a Police Quest SWAT mixed with Rainbow Six Vegas. So it's a really good series. And the creator of the game is a 15-year LAPD SWAT commander. So it's made by actual officers. Really good game. And also, Lewis has been begging me to stream the RoboCop Rogue City sequel, so I'm going to be streaming that on my channel.
Did they fix the bugs?
Well. Yeah. I played through a bit of it last night. It's not as buggy as it was.
All right. Well, this channel, Sunday, right? Tomorrow, I need to finish editing this video. I'm going to hopefully release actually a video tomorrow, a review for the first time in years.
Yeah, you were talking about that.
So hopefully that will be good. And then after that, we're going to stream another part of...
I find it ironic that your channel is called Stu's Game Reviews, and this is the first fucking review you've released in like 20 years!
We're going to stream after that another chapter of Time Runners to make Always Asleep happy. And then I'm going to try this game that I was putting on my computer earlier today, In Search of Dr. Riptide. I never played it before, but it's like another shareware thing, so I figured I'll try it out. And more stuff to come. So, thanks very much, everybody. Shareware goodness. Yeah, thanks, everybody. And check in tomorrow for the video. Hopefully it'll be up towards the end of the day.
There you go.
And for now...
It'll be a highlight of this channel for sure, since he hasn't done a review in like 10 years.
Sartamias' first or only unboxings and only arcade machines. There'll be more of those too, but like I figured I need to actually do a review, like one, you know, like Gamers Grotto said, like so I don't lose my license or something for Stu's Game Reviews. I don't lose my channel. They'll be like, this person
That's not how that works.
It's false advertising.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
All right, guys.
YouTube cares about that.
Peace out, everybody. Have a good night. Talk to y'all soon.
Take care, guys. Have a good one.
Bye-bye now.